Good evening, United Rogue Marvel Rivals enjoyers. We have something special, something groundbreaking, something amazing for you tonight. We apologize for bringing this a little bit late, but I am joined tonight in the booth on broadcast. I've got the eponymous Creeptid, and of course Tex, Tiervex, whatever you know him as, here as my co-caster tonight. Tiervex, what is up? What do we have in store for us? What's on the menu?
What is up, United Rogue? Hello, it is me, it's Arunos, it's Creep, it's your dynamic trio, we're here. We're excited, man, I'm excited at least. It's going to be not your average game, it's a playoff. Ooh, a playoff game, it's Jer versus SFC, man. I'm excited, it's gonna be a good match. Everybody's anticipating it, you know. SFC played last week, Jer did not, because they were the first seed. One team's a little warmer, you could make the argument, and one's not. But we are going to see how that plays out and how that goes.
You know, it's always a question. Sometimes there's loading time. Sometimes one team gets warm, but we've seen teams get warm and then get cold and then get warm again. You know, it's never a static deal here when it comes to video games. You know.
Of course.
So, but we welcome everybody to tonight's production. Once again, we do apologize for being a little bit late here. We had some technical difficulties. And Noah, if you're here, I'm sorry I flaked on our Mac team to come cast this. But yeah, we are definitely here. Talk to me about these teams, Tiervex. What's the storyline? What brought us to where we are now?
So Jersey's our first seed, right? They're the number ones, they're the champions right now, or at least the front runners, if you will. Excuse me. And then there's the opposite. SFC's kind of dark horse in the race. Came from the bottom, and they came up, and then they went down, and then they're jumping around everywhere. So, you know, they already played against each other. They kind of know what both teams are about. They kind of know what both teams like. So it's gonna be really a game of, can SFC neutralize those win cons from Jer? Can they eliminate that chemistry and that synergy that Jersey has, and come out on top here?
I mean, it is a battle of titans here. We have seen both of these teams pull off, you know, crazy plays, dominant series. We've got star players all over the place. What do you think are going to be our biggest factors for tonight?
Sorry, taking a drink of water because I know me and you, we're gonna be yapping here, chat. It's gonna be Runos for as long as it takes. Let's start with Jer, because I took some notes for you guys, chat. You know, I really wanted us to be professional, get into this one. Jer uses meta. They use the most obvious comps, I guess you could say, or the most meta comps right now, and they're pretty good at them. Granted, you know, no more Kava. He is on the bench, if you will. He's a sub. So the things change, but they got Steiner Peener the GOAT. You know, they have my son, my GOAT. No bias, I swear, no bias. So they have a little bit of a change up, and we're gonna see if that's gonna be a difference maker, if you will. But Jury uses Elsa really well. They use that Mantis really well, and they use Dive really well. They have a poke bag as well. But Jur has an identity. They have very strong identity. One is like with the Elsa, with that Phoenix playing around Prio, really just going crazy. And then they have a dive bag. Especially now it's Steiner here as well. He's a very good Venom. He's very good at Venom. Doobie is as well. Doobie has that Iron Fist and that Jeff, or not Jeff, excuse me. Iron Fist and that Black Panther in the pocket. And then Prio has that Star-Lord and that Daredevil. So Jersey has an identity. That's why I'm saying, like, SSC is coming into this as the underdogs, and they're coming into this on the back foot, if you will. So they really have to have their own identity set in stone. They have to know what they want to do, and they have to know how to neutralize these comps that the Jersey roster has.
Fantastic pro-level analysis, but I've got to ask you a quick question. I've got to ask you a quick burning question. On the side of SFC, if you're going to play around somebody, who's it going to be?
I mean, it's got to be Ghost. No? I mean, like, it's got to be. Ghost Hero, he's kind of the Prio of SFC, right? He's kind of like the star player. He's the franchise player, if you will, like the same sports. He's kind of their Tom Brady. They play around him, they play for him, and they try to really neutralize anything that could affect him. So, it's just got to be Ghost.
And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ask you a question that we've never asked before.
Mm.
I think we're going to start doing this here just for playoffs. I want you to predict for me. We're going to caster curse it. I want you to predict for me early who you think might be our match MVP at the end of the series.
Match overall MVP, I think it's gonna either be Prio, Steiner, or Ghost Hero. I'm giving you three. I'm not gonna do a single caster curse.
All
We're
right.
gonna throw
Hey,
three names
you
out there.
do it how you want to do it. Yeah.
Steiner is very good on the Loki. We're seeing him on the Loki duty right now. And he played that for Portland in season 1 when we got the chip. He was our support, and he learned it very early on. I think he could do it again. Honestly, I think with on the Jersey roster, yeah, he's a little rusty. You know, he's been a little out of the game. He's finally back, but I think he could do it here for us.
Here we go. And a little Loki support in the chat coming out here. Someone's roommates in here. Holy. Got some IRL support. But we've got some back line here from Prio. About to come up and dive this back line.
Yeah, I don't really like the supports on either side. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like I mean, we're off to a big start here from Jersey, getting that pick off onto Ghost. Doobie falling down, immediately trying to get into that meditation there on the point. But I don't like the support lineup here from either teams. The Loki is kind of a not a throw pick, but kind of a all over the pace pick, if you will. This game is dictated on supports. It's dictated around comp management and this high level of play and this organized fashion. And the Loki and the Invis on both sides really don't help a lot here. You know, we got the double diver on melee, double divers on Jersey, as well as a triple tank setup, or double tank setup, excuse me, with the triple DPS, triple support, excuse me, with that Starlord. And here comes that group.
Huge.
Prison. We try to green it here from the Loki on that Steiner, and he picks up 3. And it's gonna look like it's gonna be a reset angle here for Jersey, and that's gonna be a point take secure, excuse me, from San Fran.
I mean, this has been proven before as Ghost takes down Goldfish. You know, if you group up around Vanguard's Groot, then you deserve everything that happens to you.
Yeah, 100%. And me and you have talked about it before. We don't really talk about we don't talk about it a lot. Excuse me, in the on the casting, right? He's a veteran, if you will. Last Vanguard is kind of a demon from the Overwatch scene. He knows ball. So, you know, you gotta watch out for him. Here comes that ulti, and we got that eye bag coming
big.
out from Zamps here. He does pick up 1. Sweet Sarah from Doobie, and Zamps again following through with it, getting a nice 4-piece, 5-piece, if you will, excuse me. Just goes 0, trying to buy time and get as much on the clock for that last second there. And they get it to 42, but Jersey does retake. I do like these swaps from Jersey. I do like them. San Fran has to be aware of this high amount of damage that's going to be coming at their front line, and they have to play those angles, Runos. They have to respect that Moon Knight and that Punisher.
I mean, we are much too late in the game to be seeing teams that are not going to be adapting mid-game. You know, it's and Jersey showing it right away. It's necessary and it's beneficial, and they're going to keep on doing it.
You know, we're opening up here with that Mantis ulti to play aggressive here. They're going to try and get some type of space, some type of pressure. We got Prio coming out here with that armed and dangerous to try to answer it back. We got the invisible boundary here from Goldfish. We got that Magneto M, that power of M coming down, slamming it straight onto the team. And then here comes that Legendary trying to clean up the rest of the team of Jur. They're spreading out here. They're all falling to pieces. Ghost Hero's getting a nice 3-piece onto the back line. Last Vanguard walking up with him. Zamps does pick out Night Raven on the front line there, though, so he's trying to buy time on point. They're going to get it to 50%, and they're going to have to reset here, and San Fran's going to take the point.
I mean, Ghost Hero with a 3-piece there. Great stuff, taking out half that team. Great work. I mean, you called it early, and, you know, as long as they play around that Star-Lord, that's guaranteed picks pretty much, you know?
And that's what I was saying with strong. This pick Runos. I don't like the banning of the Elsa and the Gambit and the Tank Fool. You know, we banned out a lot of the meta strong things here, and the issue is that if you ban out a lot of the meta here, you're forced to play 2-2-2 into a 2-1-3, and if you don't play perfect with your team and this damage, you're never killing this group. So Jersey has to be aware of that going into the next pick ban phase.
Very, very true. We do ask you to not backseat broadcast, please. But huge stuff there coming out of Vanguard. Picks up the 2-piece.
Gorgeous.
Got 3 people in there. That's going to be the 3. And Vanguard absolutely leading the charge here, destroying this Jersey squad.
Getting a ginormous 3-piece, and then we can't forget about JK Khan coming in there with that Meteor M to make sure they can't break those walls behind that Groot ulti and try to secure some type of kills. We got an ulti coming out here, or excuse me, a portal coming out here from Jersey's roster. Prio touching last second and guarantee they get the overtime push. Let's see if San Fran flips that portal on them and plays it on their side. They're not gonna respect it. They are rotating off the portal. We got excuse me, Go Zero doing a nice E right on top of them, trying to get some damage out, trying to get that ulti out early. Cener's about to have ulti here and a lamps, so we might be getting that ulti. Ooh, Cener falling really quickly. He tried to find a copy, could not get it off. Go Zero does get an ulti, but it's a little too late into the game. Arunos, they're falling apart. That's 2 down on the Jersey roster. They have to try to come back from this.
Oh, they're certainly gonna try, but they're living far longer than you would have thought they would. But they're gonna start going down here. This might be the end.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be map 1, or excuse me, sub-point 1 here for SFC, and it is. But that's the curse, Arunas. That's the Jersey way. I don't think they've ever won a complete game just out the rip, by the way. I'm gonna throw that into the air. Someone fact check it.
That is true, yeah. I think that's Jersey's
ever
first.
Won a map 1.
Oh my goodness.
I think Jersey always
Hold on. Don't cast or curse it. Do not cast or curse it. We still got another one to go. But
no, I'm saying
first round.
Though. I think they always lose a sub map 1 to try to.
They do. They always lose first. Yeah, they can never do it.
And you know what, Arunos? That's not bad. That's not a bad way to go, because then you could figure out really early on what you need to adjust to, what you guys need to fix on, what needs to be changed.
You know my weapons.
I mean, it is pretty crazy stuff, but I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I'm shocked that group was let through.
Yeah, especially with not banning a Mantis or a Loki, you have to respect it. That team up is disgusting. The Loki giving that damage boost on his runes, that humongous AoE lamps, you know, that humongous immortality field. That's straight out of Overwatch. That's a Bastion, you know, immortality field, if you will. You got the Mantis damage boost. Baptiste, excuse me. And then you just have that insane damage pressure from the Mantis giving it to the Star-Lord and giving it to the group. So Jersey has to, into this next game, change up their pick ban style. I'm saying it again. I said it before. I'm saying it again. So we're opening up here with the opening pick from Go Zero onto Prio. And then Doobie swapping to that Rogue, trying to get some triple tank slop here, trying to absorb a lot of this damage. But they still have a Groot. Groot's very good into tanks. He really makes the team comp fall apart, get scared, you know, fall on their head, if you will. And then Night Raven dropping that ultimate here on that Mantis, trying to buy time to make sure they can get the point for free, as well as get pressure and walk forward.
I'm going to be honest, this is just a positioning diff here coming out of San Francisco. They just caught, what, 2-3 players out on Jersey and then just walked. I mean, they got up by 2 and then just W-keyed the point. Great stuff coming out from San Fran. Jersey just needs to tighten up a little bit positionally, right? Stop the picks from coming in, and they're going to go far.
Ooh, we got some ultis coming out here. Zam's opening up with that hypnotize from that Emma here. We got that entangling prison coming out of last Vanguard, but it does grab everybody. But a gorgeous Steiner lamps to save everybody up there. And then we have Mommy Mouse dropping that ulti as that God of Mistress on that invisible boundary. There's only a couple left still alive here on the side of San Fran, trying to save and buy as much time on point, survive this fight. That Penny Parker dropping that ulti as well, but Jersey is dominating this fight here. Very good opening for Jersey on this fight. You know, that ginormous hypnotize, and then Prio doing the special, and there it is.
Don't say it.
A little overextension, a little bit. We call that getting too hyped. You know, overheating, and he's overheating there. So now Jersey's 1 down into this fight here. They gotta buy time. They gotta play slow. Prio has to come back from spawn, and there it is. Gorgeous wall from last Vanguard with that damage boost. Doobie coming in here with that Rogue ultimate, that chromatic AoE.
Oh.
We got that legendary coming out of Go Zero, as well as an invisible boundary coming out of as Goldfish. It's a prolonged fight. This is gorgeous stall from Jersey here. They're stalling out, knowing they're 2 down, opening up this fight. Prio could come up here with a ginormous Judge Jury. As long as they recover here, can Jersey recover? They cannot. They're falling to pieces. Duke's trying to buy as much time on the clock of Runos. He's really just swinging on those backliners, trying to make it look strong and powerful. And he falls.
Wow, Night Raven with the 4K. Massive work there on that Mantis. You'll love to see it. But, I mean, yeah, no, this is, once again, San Fran coming back in. Those are the early pick onto Prio, followed by the early pick on Zamps. Absolutely cracked open that point like an egg for them. They got that for free.
And you know, when you see a triple support comp like this, Arunos, you know, they kind of released a character for this exact comp to beat it. And Jersey didn't save it and said, oh, we're opening with a Judge Jury. Wait, let me stay a little bit quiet. We got that Mantis ulti coming out. That Judge Jersey, he gets instantly 3-2-1 by them and they fall apart. Oh no, Jersey is coming down from this high horse here, man. I mean, this is a lot of damage coming out of San Fran and they are not respecting it on these off angles.
I mean, I'm going to be honest, taking a look at this from an outsider's perspective, they're just overextending and then getting burnt.
Yeah, 100%. They're not respecting that Mantis damage boost. They're not respecting that 3-2-1 engagement here from that Mantis. And it's paying up. And oh my goodness, in strides. Prio opening up on that portal from that play, hitting an instant 12 tap right to the dome ski on the back line. They've dropped like flies here. Asura going down. Go Zero, JK, Khan, and Vanguard. They were not ready to flip that portal, San Fran. That's the second time we've seen it. They need to respect these portals. Wow, that's a good retake.
I think this is some of the strongest portal play I think we've seen.
Yeah.
You know, managing to keep themselves in this series, it's great stuff. You know, if Jersey can keep on doing this and fighting back from desperation, you don't want to do it, but if you have to, this is how you do it.
Yeah, I mean, Jersey needs to respect the ultis. They need to be tracking here, Arunos. They should know that Groot ulti is ready and armed and dangerous to go, if you will. You know, they have that Mantis, they can walk in with the Mantis from that God of Missions if they want to. Tangling Prism, going down, it hits nobody. And then Zamp's going for that he's going for that Hypnotize, excuse me. Can they keep him up here? He's getting a ginormous ulti. Here comes that Doobie ulti trying to get something. The Agamotto goes slept these time. Goldfish dropping the invisible boundary to cut off Go Zero's only DPS ulti on the side of San Fran. San Fran drawing down that invisible boundary in return. Sweet Farrison said, it's my turn now, and he gets a slam dunk onto Night Raven, who is next up on the ulti economy. They just need to stabilize on the sides of Jersey. They need to try to play their life gorgeously if they will. Brio's about to have it. He does fall, but it's okay because Steiner comes out here with that gorgeous invisible boundary, picking up an invis kill onto that Star-Lord. Now it's just supports left alive on the side of San Fran as well as a portal. Jersey knows how to play it though. They need to wrap it, and San Fran needs to buy time for Night Raven to try to drop ulti or last Vanguard. Can they do it, Arunos? We are going to see here, and they do not. It is a C9 play, and they do not have enough people on point.
I mean, he was going to die anyways. They were going to get melted down. It's just, that's crazy stuff. That is absolutely crazy stuff there. Jersey coming back, pulling it back from the brink. They were at about 40-something% when that started, you know, when that portal came out. So, you know, to fight it back from 60%, fight through the overtime, fight through the portal, it's an absolute Jersey comeback, you know?
Oh, yeah.
You'll love to see it. Great plays coming out here, and we're headed to submap 3. Let's check it out. Let's see what we get.
Yeah, the only issue with a comp like San Fran's, right, is that they don't have enough damage ultis and enough damage. Yes, they have that Mantis giving that Star-Lord that damage boost, giving that Groot that damage boost, but Arunos, that's not real damage. That's not ulti damage, you know? So when that Star-Lord ulti comes out and nothing dies, you're down now. Just number-wise, you're down. And we're seeing some swaps here come from San Fran. They're looking for that Groot Knight, the bread and butter combo since Season 0. Very good. We got to see if Jersey's going to respect it and if they're going to understand it early.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this as... I just don't think San Fran was ready for Jer to get warm that fast. Classic Jer behavior, though. This is straight from the classic playbook.
Yep, that is their special. They love to do it. You know, they love to really identify the issues in front of them and then adapt to it. They get early greens out of Jersey here, so, you know, Zamps and Prio almost dying very early on in this intro to the neutral fight, if you will. Tangle and Princeton coming out. Does it grab a lot? It does grab Prio, and Night Raven does pick him up, but Zamps picking up Night Raven in return, so it's back to an equal-sided fight. You know, we're on neutral phase here.
I'm going to be honest. I mean, Prio was pretty much dead there anyways. That was a
gorgeous eye of
misplay.
Agamotto. But it gets a gorgeous ulti coming out of Mommy Mouse there to really keep everybody alive from that Eye of Agamotto. Go Zero getting really low here. He might fall, but he gets that health pack to stay up. We got that. Here comes that Emma ulti. Here comes that Hypnotize. And Zamps gets 1. He gets 2 Hypnotize. Can they stabilize here? They do get Go Zero to 1. He does not fall. Here comes that legendary. Go Zero comes out, or excuse me, Go Zero comes out with that legendary, and Goldfish coming out with that invisible boundary to buy enough time. This is one of the longest neutral fights we've ever seen, Arunos. Doobie getting last Vanguard cleaned up on the side of San Fran. So now we're down 1 on San Fran, and they have to give up space.
I mean, it's huge stuff here, but I'm going to be honest, neither of these teams looking overwhelming just yet.
Right. We got a lot of neutral damage. We got a lot of neutral posturing. Doobie swapping to that Strange early on to get that TP in the last fight on the second sub point. And now he's stuck here because he hasn't died yet. He got an Agamotto. It was great. It did a lot of work, but he needs to swap off of this soon unless they actually plan on staying on some type of triple tank setup, which wouldn't be terrible, but wouldn't be great either.
I mean, it is, wow, Vanguard just getting melted. Jersey has figured it out. If they can stop Vanguard, right, then Ghost Zero has no protection, right?
Yep.
With all due respect, if you manage to stop Vanguard, then this San Fran roster folds.
Oh my goodness! I was gonna say that's not a very good ulti from JK Comp, but he said, you know what are you oohing, big guy? I'm gonna slam it onto Goldfish's noggin when he's not ready. Wowzers! I mean, that was actually a really good ulti. It was scary at first, and then it turned out to be something that was not,
Oh, they're gonna get split.
Bad.
Oh, they're gonna get split.
They are getting split.
No.
The invisible boundary comes out here from both sides. The Tangling Prison as well, but Prio gets that Judge Jury, and he drops it onto Oscar inside of her own ulti. Puts 17 bullets in there, and no one comes out alive.
Oh my goodness. Hey, he's gonna get caught here. He's 100% getting caught here.
Oh wow.
No, he lives.
That's a bad split. They didn't do that. They didn't do their map research, the Runos. Come on, guys.
That was so bad.
We know at 55% that map swaps, and if you're not stuck on one side, you're on the other. And here comes a hand of Conchu coming out of San Fran here. We got that Agamotto. It does only get 1. That Hypnotize coming out from Zamps, and he gets 3. And then Doobie following up with the Agamotto to really kill some people. Really loosen up the front line, or the back line, excuse me. No supports besides, actually only 1 support besides that, as that Loki, excuse me, I'm sorry, Tongue Twister. And there's only 1 person alive for San Fran. They need to touch here, and it's not going to be enough. Dominating showing there from Jersey at that last map. I mean, they were just in the driving seat of Runos. That was Jersey nice and warm.
I think Jersey is in. They were taking that break, the classic Jersey, kicking them feet up on the dash, having a good time.
Oh my goodness!
And then Zamps decided to get our map MVP here. No questions. Great
goodness.
Stuff there from Zamps.
Hit tab and try not to smile, Arunos. I mean, wow. Dominating performance from the tank players on both freaking sides, man. I mean, Zamps on that Emma showing that crystal damage dominance. You get that crystal onto Groot with that 1,000 health bar, and you're looking for final hits, man. I mean, Zamps looking great. Look at last Vanguard on that Groot. He's no slack either. Almost 30k damage. 63 damage blocked. I mean, oh my god. If I will.
I mean, it's such efficient gameplay, and as I said, if you manage to kill Vanguard, he really is the Vanguard, right, of this team. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no question about it. You manage to crack him, that's your tip of the spear. Jersey, the moment Jersey realized that they just need to focus this freaking guy until he dies, and then go, things got a lot easier for him.
This was also hard, Runos, because of that Elsa. And I keep saying, I don't know why we're trying. I know I said in the beginning on the notepad, the bulletin, if you will, Jersey's a very good dive team. But if you're going to go dive, you got to ban out that triple, number 1. And number 2, I mean, it might not work. Why not save the Elsa instead of the Daredevil? They ban the Daredevil, you get the Elsa. And we know Prio's the best Elsa in the league. It's been shown for 7 weeks straight. Why not abuse it? Elsa has that 10% damage bonus to max health and shielding against tanks. Last Vanguard is a dominating group. He's a dominating tank player. You have to have faith in your Prio. And you know what? I'm gonna do a little banter, a little BM here. Runos, Zamps is a really good player. And this guy is dropping himself from our URMR MRC team. And after a performance like that, are we serious? I mean,
oh
come
boy,
on.
Oh, he's going in.
I'm angry. I'm angry.
No, Tiervex, talk your trash. Talk your trash.
Jersey also can do something funny here with the pick ban phase, and they are very good at it. We're gonna side topic that and come back to it later. San Fran, knowing that they want to go for that Elsa, especially through to save, Jersey can go for a Gambit if they ban out that Star-Lord. They don't have that opportunity here because they ban out the tank pool instead of the Star-Lord. So they can still ban the Gambit if they want. Instead, they're going to opt for something like a Jean Grey Phoenix here. But San Fran could also look for a Gambit save to a Punisher ban if they wanted to really play those things out. Jersey's very good with the Gambit. Jersey's very good with the Elsa. And same thing with San Fran. San Fran's very good with the Gambit, especially with the Star-Lord. They have to figure out what they want to do.
I mean, it's brutal here. Getting banned out here is rough. But, you know, you're basically having one DPS on his best and the other one not so much.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't like the bans on either side. More so, I know I'm gonna sound biased, and I'm gonna get biased casters out of the booth, please. Can we get non-biased? But I love the Jersey bans here. I don't like the San Fran. I do like, and here's why I say this. All right, I do like the Loki because they have that Star-Lord, so that the green combo right there really can help that Star-Lord get more pressure onto the front line, and this just makes it worse. I mean, the Penny save, I get the comfortability aspect of it, Arunos, but Penny's a terrible character. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. I mean, that's a terrible save. I get it if you're comfortable on it. I don't like it, in my opinion. I do like the Loki and the Elsa. I don't like this Strange and the Penny. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, Arunos. This does not look good for San Fran here. And if you know ball, and you know what San Fran or what Jersey likes to do, and if you can read ban phases, Jersey can opt for going for a poke slap comp here, or they can offer themselves up for a dive. Jersey can really go heavy dive here. I mean, what's gonna stop you? You ban the Loki, you ban the Strange, you ban the Elsa. Who's gonna save you for dive if the poke slap doesn't work for Jersey? I mean, what is gonna save you? What Penny Storm? That's not great.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This is not Houston. I don't know if we're gonna have a dive here.
Yeah, you know? I mean,
I don't think it's gonna happen.
We're opting for a poke slop on one side from Jersey with that Punisher, that Jean Grey Phoenix, and then on San Fran's going for a similar comp, but with only one shield tank. The only issue is if you want to do poke slop, you kind of need two tanks, because you want to really just have that immovable wall, if you will, Arun. So the immovable wall, so your DPS can walk up behind you and have that phalanx, I believe it's called in Roman history, and just shoot down, throw those spears down main, and have that shield for him. So that Penny, it's cool for lineups, it's cool for grabbing off angles, but, you know, you only have that Magneto, as well as, I just remember, they saved Phoenix, and they're still opting to look for that Storm here. Ghost Hero's putting himself at a very dangerous situation. He needs to be aware of that Phoenix in play.
I mean, it's right now. It's going to be. I think this is going to be a question of who can win neutral better. Who plays neutral better between these two teams? If you're going poke v poke.
And that's what I'm saying with the Jersey current lineup here with this poke slop, the Emma shield, the Emma big crystal break damage, that Magneto who's just an immovable wall. Jersey, if they play their life, play their corners, hit their shots, they should have no problem here. Doobie gets trapped by, oh no. Oh, Doobie, you can't do that. You gotta watch behind you when there's a Penny. Penny looking for that long con, playing that 4D chest, trying to get those bombs set up behind people. But he's gonna fall early on, but so is Zamps. Oh no, Frio might be next. They need to watch out. SFC is pushing forward very strong. They got a lot of damage coming out here. All SFC has to do is call their targets, and they can win this fight with swimming strides, if you will.
Swimming strides, you gotta love it. You got to love it.
Yeah, I was trying to think of it, but I got a tongue twister, so I was like, we could salvage this one. We can do it.
Oh boy, here in the chat from Bionic. Here's biased. Remove him from LO. You're done. Bye bye, bud.
Bye bye, guys. And Ghost Hero, sorry, I always get those mixed up. I don't know why. Ghost Hero, Goldfish falling very early on. So is Night Raven. That Meteor M coming out here does not get the pick onto Steiner. They do get that ginormous cloak ulti. They're buying time. They're stabilizing on point. And then they have JK Khan on the backline with that Penny. And Jersey and SFC are in a neutral fight stage here. They need to play safe or they're going to fall apart. And there it is. Last Vanguard picking up Priya, who's out of position, not wanting to drop that Phoenix ulti. So now Jersey has to play safe and be ready for this onslaught of cooldowns coming out of San Fran. A lot of ulti coming out here. got that Judge Jury coming out. I said Judge Jury, Jersey.
Judge Jury, Judge Judy. You got the Judge Judy coming out.
That's gonna be a fight win there for San Fran. They use their ultis very effectively, pushing them down. Now Jersey just needs a reset so they don't get staggered out. Goldfish does die very early on. That's okay. Prio and the rest of Jersey needs to respect on this angle here that they're down people and they need a reset. Sweet Seraphim not respecting the fact they lost a point and falling down from this kill squad that's forming from San Fran on this top height angle.
I mean, crazy stuff here, but Jersey's just getting walked on here. I mean, with all due respect, they're just slowly letting them walk on them.
Yeah, Jersey needs to retake this fight and take away these power positions and these off angles. Here comes that legendary from Go Zero. Immediately gets dropped with the invisible boundary as well as that Hypno from that Emma, and they perfect. They scattered like roaches, if you will. And San Fran's safe now, but here comes that Penny from their own backline. We got that Phoenix ulti trying to get a lot of pressure onto the backline as well as San Fran, and here it is, and there it goes, and drops right onto the head of Asura. And we get a wombo combo coming out of Zamps with that diamond form.
Oh, Prio!
Prio is now on a tear.
Juby!
Juby and Prio shooting that whole entire backline to Fred.
Juby, big 3K right there. You love to see it.
That's that, Runos, that's that biting off too much you can chew. You know, JK Khan and San Fran had that height power position. They had that posturing for a great off-angle play, but they stayed there a little too long, and Jersey recontested it gorgeously, if you will.
Crazy, it's crazy. I'm getting called out in the chat here. Love you, Shadow Phoenix.
Oh,
Oh
Doobie
my
trying to go
goodness.
for it. We call that in the books. If you've ever seen our marketing and you've seen our TikToks, we call that the Tiervex Punisher ulti from last season. You walk up hoping your team follows through, and you fall apart. Doobie trying to go for it. He dies. And here we go. Oscar getting beamed out here from Zamps plus that, oh my goodness. Zamps with that 100% beam charge as well as that ulti dot damage. They're just shredding SFC. Too much damage for them to handle here.
Did you notice that the moment that Jersey decided to actually W key this point, this SFC team all of a sudden started folding? It's almost like when Jersey plays aggressive, they do really well.
Yeah, that's their issue. When you know, Jersey swaps a lot of comps around, swaps a lot of players around because of a lot of reasons, things. But the core aspect of Jersey's win con is their aggression, them hitting their shots and dealing the damage that needs to be dealt. And it works, Arunos. It works just like the air. So they need to, excuse me, chat, grow a pair and walk forward.
Oh, uh-oh. He said it. He said it. Are they gonna do it?
The SOC needs to walk up here, and here it is. We got that invisible boundary coming out of Goldfish. We got that eternal bond coming out of Asura. We got the Phoenix ulti as well as the legendary, and they do take out the entirety of the backline of Jersey's roster here. Jersey dropping that ulti as well. We got that that Meteor M, I almost said that Mag M, that Meteor M coming out here from Sweet Seraphim, and a little too late. Fall apart.
Don't worry about our graphics. Don't worry. It is not season 1. It is indeed season 2.
We have to see if there's a
Don't worry about
angle here for Jersey. They gotta watch out for that choke. They gotta watch out for that hole. Might be stuffed with penny mines, guys. You know, everyone knows with that much damage and that much that much pressure, they might need to watch for it. Here comes that Hypno. They do get Go Zero with it. He is hypnotized, 1 HP. He gets away. And now we got that spider time coming out of that Penny Parker. The Emma's still in. Diamond grabs him. Doobie's sending her on the blender. She's on the roller coaster, the El Toro, if you will. She's done and over with. The backline of San Fran is very low. Can they stabilize? Try to buy time for the San Francisco roster to try to win the fight. Last Vanguard slam dunking onto Frio. It's a blunder. It's a brawl. It's a bash. Who's going to win it? We don't know. And they're all over the place.
Oh! Those two are getting caught out.
Hey, Doobie's getting a ginormous rage. He gets one for it. He's trying to buy time on point. 13 seconds on the clock. He does fall here. It's only one person left alive. And it's only
Night Raven with a 3K.
He does get a 3K. That was very good posturing. Very good life management from San Fran's backline, if you will. They were all 1 HP at multiple times. And they survived. That is very good kiting. That's very good managing of the health bars and the pressure. I like that from San Fran. I like it a lot.
You can't argue with it. You can't argue with success.
We got a lot of ultis coming up here on both sides, Runos. They need to watch out. They got an invisible boundary on both sides. up, or about to be up. We got that Eternal Bond as well from Jersey. No offensive ultis. They only have Sweet Seraphim with that Meteor M, but San Fran does on the Night Raven Phoenix have that ulti as well, that Legendary coming up. So someone might be a little crazy here. Everybody needs to get ready for it. Night Raven going with that aggressive ulti. They perfectly fade it, and then Night Raven killing Prio in the after image like an anime character, if you will. And here comes that Eternal Boundary, and we get a double up here from Jersey's roster. We got the Eternal Bond and that Invisible Boundary, but San Fran dropping the Invisible Boundary as well, and that Legendary. So Jersey's ultis will last a little bit longer. It just matters if they can kill anything before Asura Sakura gets an ulti up. Oh no, Asura gets that Eternal Bond. Night Raven picking off Steiner very early on. The Meteor M coming out of, who is that? That Sweet Seraphim. It does not pick up anybody. Oh no, and that is a downtime. There's a massive amount of downtime here for Jersey, and San Fran can really posture for some power positions. They won that fight really hard, and they still have Meteor M for last Vanguard. They need to be wary of that.
They most definitely do, but they're going to go for the Hypno right onto the point.
Gorgeous kiting coming out here from San Fran. They're playing those angles, playing those corners really well. They get walked out here, and that's the problem with double support ulting. They double support ult, so they have nothing to walk out of spawn here and safely play the point. It's just Steiner, but I don't think it's enough.
My goodness, they did it.
Push 3 into overtime. That's great from San Fran. I do love it. They really showed that aggression we talked about. One team just needs to press dub. Just press it. And they did. And it worked. Who would have guessed?
I mean, if it works, it works. You know? Good aggression, good movement, exactly what they needed.
That could have been a winnable fight, winnable sub point for Jersey. The supports did not double. I get it. No. Comms were probably hectic. People were all over the place. Steiner and Goldfish don't play a lot together. But guys, that's number one basic skills. We can't be doing that, especially at this late in the tournament timeline. Come on.
I mean, at this point, if you're San Fran, what's the move? What is the move?
If I'm San Fran, I'm full holding. I'm looking for a full hold. I want the triple tank slop. I want the triple res, if you will. I'm trying to buy as much time on that clock so Jersey cannot get anywhere close to tapping.
I mean, this is just, it's brutal. It is brutal here. But Jersey has, with all due respect, Jersey needs to play aggressive. They need to walk high grounds. They need to play aggressive, and they need to bully San Fran out of the strong positions that they're setting up in. Manage to do 100%. That, and San Fran folds up like an origami paper pig.
Oh yeah, they need to respect these penny nests. They need to respect these off angles from this white. I almost said white fox. She's not in the game. This Phoenix and the Star-Lord, and they will be okay. Oh no. Oh, and they're okay. They're all right. I was going to say, Ghost Hero's about to get a clip of a lifetime. Someone get it ready on Twitch, but it does not go through. It's a gorgeous bubble from Steiner to Prio up. Last second, we get a lot of spark stacks coming out of Prio here on this dream. Gorgeous hook in from Doobie on that Bucky.
Oh, my goodness.
That was
Shut
gorgeous.
Down.
Before there was me on Bucky Arunos Season 1, there was a Season 0 dominating front on Bucky, and his name was Doobie. And he's like, you know what? Time to go back to basics. Hopefully we get another hook coming out here. He does. He gets it onto Last Vanguard. Last Vanguard bubbling perfectly last second there, as well as that Cloak and Dagger AoE heal bubble. And he survives. But it's a scatter fest right now for San Fran. They're all over the place. They need to watch out here. Gorgeous fade from Asura. It doesn't buy enough time for the team to get back to full. It does not. Last Vanguard biting off a little too much on the plate, if you will, and falling down. So Jersey's up one, but now they're even. Prio falling down from Night Raven from the Doobie swap, from the Bucky swap, if you will, and it's just this Penny left on point. Does she buy enough time? She does not. No TP to come in here.
I mean, with all due respect, we've got a saying in Rocket League. It goes, it doesn't have to be flashy. It just has to go in. And with all due respect, we got the same thing here. It doesn't have to be flashy. You just gotta kill him.
Exactly. And that's what Jersey and San Fran needs to realize. Do what makes you comfortable. Do what's right. Oh, here comes that legendary here. Invisible boundary coming out of Goldfish. No no Emma ulti needed this time. They're gonna actually layer their ultis quite nicely. Oh, JK getting wombo comboed here. Getting that hook into that Emma grab, but it doesn't matter. They drop the invisible boundary. Here comes that hypnotize from Emma, and they're scattering like flies. Jersey needs to walk with this. They need to make some type of pressure with this. It's massive. It is massive. We got that Kraken impact coming out of Doobie, and he goes too deep. A little too deep. Oh no. Kraken impact as well from Night Raven, and that Eternal Bond coming out from Steiner to try and salvage this fight. Do they live on point? Does anything happen on either side? It's right now, it's anyone's fight still.
I mean, they're trying to live, but it looks like they might be getting forced
Gorgeous
back here.
hook. Gorgeous hook
They
from
just
Night
backed
Raven.
off.
Yeah, both teams just, excuse me, San Fran trying to grab point, grabs point. Jersey backing off. Night Raven getting a gorgeous hook onto Sweet Seraphim. But Sweet Seraphim just gets a nice reset angle there and walks back. They're grabbing a lot of
space. Go ahead and rotate this high ground, and instead they stay on the slow gain and keep pushing into this,
Yeah,
team. And
we're doing
they're
this.
getting picked.
Rio gets hooked into that Jean Grey ulti. He drops a lot of damage onto the team, onto San Fran, and they reset perfectly. No one falls. They're not giving up, Aruno. It's a lot of aggression. It's a lot of power coming out of San Fran's comp here. And Jersey needs to realize, just like you were saying before I cut you off, they're playing on main. Grab these power positions. Grab this height. What are we doing, Jersey? San Fran with this comp is never going to let you walk up for free.
I mean, it's not even walk up. It's walk straight directly at them. You sit in that choke for long enough. I mean, this is playoffs. San Fran eventually is going to kill you. You know,
I mean,
you
just
walk the high.
It's
walk
a
the
Penny
high.
Parker. You can't walk here. Jersey needs to change their game plan.
And they're totally capable of doing it too. You know, they've got the tanks. They could do it. It's just sitting in this choke is murder, but they're gonna go for it. They're going to say, you know what? They're gonna take advantage of it. Support ults. Oh, they're gonna get picked. Prio's gonna go down. Oh, and they're all ulted.
They're all ulted. Kraken impact coming from Night Raven, and they do get a pick onto Prio, but Steiner drops an ulti in return with that Darkness Veil to get that vulnerable, that damage reduction onto the backline of San Fran, and they pick up 2. Make that 3. That is 3 now. Jersey wins that fight by the skin of their teeth.
You know, if your win condition is burning both of your support ults, it's not pretty, but if it works, it works.
Oh yeah. And Jersey needs to respect the fact that San Fran still has one ulti. Zamps does get pulled in very deep, but he has that diamond form. Doobie also pulling in JK saying, hey, both supports are in here. They're here now, guys. And here it is. Here comes that damage onslaught coming out of
They're back.
San Fran's roster. And with these ultis economies, we were just talking about that that ulti. They need to respect the fact that CNT has ulti up, and it worked for them. Worked swimmingly.
And guess what support ults they don't have now?
Neither team having support ults, but the neutral game fight is going to be very important here. We have Sweet Seraphim, that Magneto ulti, that Meteor M. We have Zamps about to open up with that Hypnotize here, and Prio with that Phoenix. Doobie swapping from the Bucky, swapping to the Moon Knight because they want more damage here, and they're going to try to use that Penny Nest as another bomb, or excuse me, another Ankh. So maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. We will see.
And Bakey here in the chat. Hi, Bakey. Also, do have to go ahead and thank ourselves at the beginning of the stream, Steiner and Cav. But we are in this.
Gorgeous ulti coming out of Zamps with Prio. That was a nice wombo, but they do kill Steiner with that Meteor M, but they do get Mommy Mousy on the side of San Fran, who's the closest ulti. That's a gorgeous hook grab from Zamps, if you will. I'm sorry, in the diamond form, and the Emma does pick up that kill early on onto Night Raven as well.
Prio
falls, and so does Doobie, but Doobie's ulti does get Ghost Zero, excuse me, on that Star-Lord there to really make him pay for walking up too far forward. And now it's just tanks and one more support on Jersey roster left in this fight.
I mean, if 15 seconds on the clock here, this really is last team fight territory.
Yeah, they need to respect it. Ghost Zero killing Ghost Zero, or killing Goldfish. I'm sorry, Ghost Zero killing Ghost Zero. He kills both supports. Oh no, Jersey needs to get a portal ready, or they're not going to be able to win this game.
I mean, it's crazy, crazy, crazy stuff out here, but they're just not going to be able to live.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Is that a first time in URMR history? Jersey losing on Convoy as well as their bread and butter map, Yig. Jersey loves this flippin' map, man. They love this map to this day. Almost a year later since the game has come out. Oh my goodness. That is a disgusting showing from Last Vanguard and Night Raid. Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
it's just, with all due respect, you cannot W key San Francisco. Stop it.
Yep.
Just stop it. Take the high ground. Just walk the high ground, take the high ground, and go on them. You guys are one of the best teams in the league.
I talk a lot of smack about the Penny. But there's one thing Penny does that no other character, besides Johnny, does very well. One area of the map you have to respect. Have to. If you don't, you're gonna die. It's just that simple. You're gonna get slowed, you're gonna get stunned, you're gonna get hit by bombs to the head. And Jersey not hitting off angles, not like you said, not going height, not going all these places, that Penny got immense amounts of value. It was scary.
The thing is this, the Penny wasn't getting that many picks. JK wasn't slaying out here 6Ks, clogging up that kill feed, dropping bodies. It was 1 to 2 picks. Now it got more than a 2K, right? But if you're consistently losing 1 to 2 people every single freaking team fight that you lose because you're W king the Penny and choke. well,
that's my point,
value.
right? The Penny does not kill, right? It creates damage, it creates slows, it creates CC, and it's just an annoying character. That's our whole job. And with the 2 patches ago, Penny webs also heal Aruno. So if that Penny's playing on an off angle or putting a nest somewhere she doesn't want you to go, her and whoever's standing there with her gets that 25 health per second regen. Yeah, it's not a lot, but it's annoying.
I mean, it's everything you need. If this continues, it's everything you need. I don't necessarily know if things are going to change here, but with all due respect, if you're Jersey right now and that's not a wake-up call, you're sleeping. You're taking a nap. I think Jersey is going to look at this and go, guys, we got to rethink a few things.
Oh yeah. Now, Jersey opening up with a very, very interesting pick. Same thing with San Fran. It's the same thing from before, but if you think about it, open your Sharingan, if you will. If you open your third eye, the reason they're saving this Loki is because they're challenging San Fran. So I was going to say, if they want to ban or save the Gambit, and then see what they're going to ban instead. So San Fran says, we don't want to challenge you on this. We don't feel like dealing with it. And so then Jersey says, all right, we'll ban the Gambit. Very interesting ban phase. Is Jersey going to respect the Groot and the Penny on this map? Because this map is very, very defense side in this first point. It's either hold or be held.
And it's such an interesting question, because they could let it go. They could let it go. And I sincerely hope they don't.
Yeah, I mean, it's anyone's game still. It's only map 3, there's still a lot of things that can happen here.
There it is.
There's the save.
Are you surprised?
No, not at all.
Nope.
Not at all. It's funny. I was talking about meta before and how Jersey uses meta, but it's so interesting that they're not in this game. They're not hard diving. There's no White Fox. There's no Jeff. No Elsa.
They are playing to each other's weaknesses. Once you get far, and this is something that we've seen in Overwatch over the past several years, in RL for far longer than that, right? When you get to a point like this in the season, or even in this league, not just in a season, right? And you start learning people's habits, you start understanding, you pay more than just attention to your team and the person you're playing next. You can go ahead and you can play meta and all this type of stuff, but what happens if you just play to the other team's weaknesses, right? What if you know them? What if you know, hey, yeah, this is meta, but he really likes playing this, and this ain't quite meta, but if I play this, I'm going to put him in the ground, right? Hey, yeah, we could go ahead and change some stuff up, but they're going to keep walking into Penny, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and save Penny, right?
Right.
If you can go ahead, the key is not just knowing the meta and playing the meta. That's only half the battle. The really, top end part is knowing your enemy, Sun Tzu style.
Yeah, and Jersey's
it works.
It does, and Jersey's opting for a poke slop team with the Groot Namor Wombo secure, right? San Fran opening up with some unorthodox stuff. They're trying to get a damage boosted Punisher with no shield tanks on attack. Try and brute force their way through main. I don't know, without any shield tanks and without any coordinated pressure onto one target, if they will get away with this comp.
I mean, it's going to be rough. You see Prio on the Hella over there. It could be a difference maker. Not entirely sure. San Fran's sticking back for now.
Yeah, they're trying to identify the comp. That's why they're staying far back, trying to see what they need to change. We swap off that penny. We swap off the thing, and they're trying to mirror it here. We got a very similar mirror. We got that Punisher with the storm still, but we got the Groot and the Mag. You know, same tanks, same supports. It's just the DPS is the difference in this comp, if you will. Early greens out of Jersey. San Fran getting that early green usage here, as well as San Fran. There's no greens on the board. It's still a neutral game, and Jersey having the two poke characters have that little advantage. But San Fran has Night Raven with the damage boosted Punisher. Ooh, last Vanguard going really far out there and getting picked up by Sweet Seraphim, excuse me, and dying very early on into this fight. That is a reset angle here for San Fran.
I mean, this is just, it's going to be a battle of the choke, right? We've seen it a million times before. It's the most common thing on this map. Point A, you just need to crack it. You need to get through. You don't manage to get through, you fold. That's it.
Yeah, and here it is. San Fran's not doing the ranked mindset that I hate that my ranked teammates do. Playing on main on repeat non-stop on this map. Just go right or left, man. Go for the height angle. Go for wherever you want. Just don't play main. And you know what? Last Vanguard getting pulled off that height by that invis really early on. He almost dies there, but gets perfectly greened from Mommy Mousy. And then here comes that Ghost Hero ulti to try and bait something out from Jersey. He does get that invisible boundary. Here comes that ginormous tangling prison from Zamps. Gets everybody weak with that Doobie Wombo, but they do not die. They get greened in return, and they get their own invisible boundary. They do get Night Raven as well, but Jersey still has to push forward to try and pick up the rest of these kills. San Fran leads to get a reset angle here. Ghost Hero falling late in the fight from Prio. Prio looking for that off-angle flank on that Hella, trying to be as annoying as humanly possible on this character right now, and try to do something nasty. Doobie and Zamps getting hit with that two-man ulti from Groot. Only picks up Doobie, but Prio's still alive. And Prio gets way too out of position there and gets put on a t-shirt by Ghost Hero on that respawn.
I mean, it's crazy stuff here coming out. But yeah, there you go. Boom, takes out Zamps. And then Seraphim's gonna fall.
Yeah, we got a retouch angle here from Doobie on this Venom. He's swapping to that Venom to try and touch for his team to get a portal out. And Prio has an ulti as well, so he might be able to buy time. No, he can't even get close.
I mean, this is at this point, SFC has managed to do it. Goldfish gets to pick out onto Night Raven. It'll be good for them, but Seraphim's got to make it back to the team.
I mean, Arunos, you've been in the hero shooter game and genre and scene for a long time. This is the issue with Jersey and a lot of teams in this league. One person dies, they fall apart, and that's how it's supposed to go, right? But they have this weird obsession of dying very early into a fight. And last Vanguard might almost fall here. He does not. We got a legendary coming out here from Go Zero, as well as that God of Destruction, God of War, God of Death from Prio. Go Zero does get Wombo comboed with that Meteor M from JK Khan. Go Zero 1 HP, gets picked up by Prio. We got that Tangling Prison coming up here from last Vanguard, who picks up 2 with it with the power of friendship from San Fran, and they collapse Jersey's team.
I mean, it is just rough. It is rough right now. They're not able to hang with them in these chokes.
Yeah, my issue with Jersey is they seem all over the place and they don't seem coordinated like they usually do. San Fran, on the other hand, San Fran looks like they're playing in unison, they're playing together, they're playing in sync. Even if they are losing some fights or losing map 1 or game 1, they look more close-knit than Jersey does right now.
I mean, it's just we're standing in chokes right now. Prio with a great pick out on a Night Raven, but they need to get onto this point. They need to get on there now.
Yeah, we have Prio back on that Daredevil. He has been playing it a lot lately, and he gets an early pick here. He gets Go Zero off the point, tangling Prison coming out from both sides. Does anybody die on both sides, though? That's the biggest question. We got that invisible boundary coming out of San Fran, trying to buy time on point. Goldfish holding out for his. Go Zero getting 1v1 in the back of the map by Prio in his own spawn. And here comes Go Zero, or here comes, I'm sorry, Sweet Seraphim with that Magneto M, that Meteor M. He does not cut anybody. Prio falling very early into the fight from Night Raven. Asura dropping another invisible boundary. Zamp's still alive on point. Goldfish not dropping the ulti yet. He drops it after 1 tanks down, after 2 tanks down, and now he's done. It's just him on point trying to buy time. I don't know what that... Can I say a little tip 101 here, Runos? Can we drop ultis for our tanks before they die? I mean, San Fran's doing it flawlessly, Arunos. Asura Sakura and Mommy Mousy have been dropping gorgeous ultis to keep their tanks alive when they get to 1-8.
They're not doing anything special at all. Nothing special is coming out of these supports. They are just doing massive amounts of healing, huge throughput, pressing Q off of repeat, and it's working so well. So
long. Jersey is waiting so long for these ultis. Night Raven ulting up early here with this God of Destruction, so the rest of the team of San Fran's able to walk forward and get some pressure, get some damage off, secure these kills from that God of Destruction, and they're winning this fight.
I mean, it's a pretty simple freaking formula, you know. As I said, there's nothing complicated. There's no 900 IQ plays coming out here, you know. This isn't some you know, need to analyze this for 10 hours sort of deal.
Tangling Prison coming out here from San Fran to try to keep them off of that point. Legendary as well coming out of Ghost Hero. Steiner is finally getting that ulti up. Invisible boundary coming in, trying to buy as much time as he can. JK Khan looking for an ulti, and he does get it out on Steiner. Gorgeous coming out here from San Fran. That gorgeous gameplay. Prio coming here trying to touch with that that objection, or let the devil out, if you will. Try and buy time, but it's a little too late.
Not a monster time bank, but minute 17 on this map, pretty decent. Pretty decent. And the question is, at this point, can Jersey get it together? You know?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
They've got the gas in the tank. They've got it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Jersey needs a 10-minute break. If I'm on Jersey's roster, I could tell it from the casting booth. Maybe I'm wrong, Rules. Maybe. But they're playing on tilt. Maybe I'm wrong, but you could see they are playing on tilt. It looks very, very disorganized. It looks very scatterbrained.
Who are we looking on that team to hop into those comms and say, guys, let's go ahead and reset this mental?
I mean,
who's our IGL? Who is our
Zamps
IGL?
is the IGL, but Zamps is a quiet tilter, and if he's tilted right now, he can't save the team. Prio doesn't speak. Doobie's hit or miss. The saving grace here needs to be Cav, but he's on the bench. If they're gonna put Cav in, they gotta change things around. First off, right? They gotta change a lot of things around. But we need the team to take a 15-minute break. We need that Peyton Manning, everyone to the freaking locker room. We need to talk. You know, we need to talk. We need to do this. We need to do this. Because Jersey looks scatterbrained. They look scared, and they look disorganized. We need, as people watching, you know, fans, if you will, them to get it together if we want a competitive.
I mean, this is where you need your Cadian moment, right? This is it, right here.
Brunos, you like football, right?
Love it.
What is it called? When you take that minute, or they used to mute their mics. I forget what team did it. They would mute their mics and cover their mouths and talk and do, you know, the game planning. I forget what team was that did it, but there was a team that used to do it, and it was trademark, if you will.
Oh, I don't remember. Hold. I will hold.
That's what Jersey needs right here. If chat knows it, I got any ball knowers in chat, that would help. But that's what Jersey needs here. They need to come back together. Zamps jumping off, trying to get pressure onto point, have the rest of this team look down at him. He drops a little too early, and falls, and the lamps do not reach him.
Yeah, not coming to me. Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, Jersey going for that off angle, going for the height, going to play through that right there, and it does not work. They're disorganized. You know, they get picked apart like flies, and they're falling to pieces. Gorgeous team play coming out here from San Fran.
Oh, no.
Do you mean New England? I believe it's New England.
It might have been the Patriots.
Yeah, I forget what it was called when you would put it. It was somebody in football, a coach or a captain. They would cover their mouth. The Belichick. Yeah.
Ah,
They would.
Belichick. Yeah,
They
yeah.
need to do the Belichick. They need to do the Belichick.
Yep.
Thank you. Shout out to our MVP.
Bill Belichick. Yep.
Good. Yeah. Shout out. They need to do a Belichick. They need to mute the mics. You know, obviously figuratively. Get a new mental. They need to get a new game plan, and they need to figure it out. Oh my goodness! Oh, Zamp's trying to grab pressure on Main there, hoping that he gets kept up by his team. He does not get the bubble from Sweet Seraphim. Instead, Sweet Seraphim bubbles himself, and Goldfish a couple seconds late on that ulti again. Peener a couple seconds late as well with those lamps. So Zamp's falling, opting to swap off that group. He's having to go something else.
I mean, it's clock management is one thing. We're not at the level here in Marvel Rivals where teams are god tier levels of effective with clock management, right? Is what we call it in football. But it's I mean, both of these teams are just they're good, they're effective at it, but right now that's not what's killing us, you know? That is not what is killing us.
Yeah, that's a gorgeous tangling prison wombo there with Night Raven on that Hella. And I mean, Arunos, you kind of jinxed it. Jersey's playing with the clock and playing with fire. We have a minute left. Doobie just getting ulti up. He's at 95%. Senior has that ulti. Why are we not ulting and pressing W?
I mean,
why?
The way this is looking, it's you know, if it's almost like we're about to head into garbage time here, you know.
Yep. We're gonna be playing on the clock.
You want to use sporting terms.
Got a lot of ultis coming out here from both sides. That Meteor M misses Asura. Creo here in that legendary does pick up Night Raven. They are one up in the fight. They need to be ready here. Senior having that gotta misses. He needs to drop something here. He grabs Penny Parker. Oh no! And he's running it at San Fran's backline as that Penny. Does it work? It's starting to look like it. Oh my goodness. San Fran does not have a strange portal or a TP, so they have to try to buy time and try to make for their team to reset and get here. It's just tanks left on point. Here comes that Hella. Hella's finally here. Here comes that legendary coming out of Go Zero. That legendary is also here from Jersey's roster. Goldfish dropping it. They're gonna get point. They're in safety of that net. Can they get the point in time before people get here to reset? Ooh, Night Raven falling down. Go Zero spinning, pressing that E on point. Does not get it. Is there anybody else on point? There is. Asura Sakura trying to get a touch. And she does, but it's not long enough.
Holy mackerel.
Brunos, you might need to quiet it the rest of the stream. Garbage time is here. We're here on the garbage time.
Should we just be quiet? Is it better
if they get it to overtime and then they get the point? I mean, we're in deadline. Jersey needs
Is it possible Jersey's been, you know, been actively selling just to hype up the stream?
Maybe. I mean, Ghost Zero pressuring Creo on that off angle, on that height. Creo not giving him the respect that is due, and falls very early on. Spinner, our Sweet Seraphim getting hit with that Hella E into a double heady, and then we got a late lamps coming out of this backline of Jersey here, and they fall apart.
Wild. Absolutely wild. You know what? I'm loving it, but it's absolutely wild.
And this is why, Arunos, I said it. I said it. I do not like it. I didn't like it in Season 1 when I was on Portland, and, you know, when we had that week off. I don't know how Jersey feels about it, but I do not like having a week off. They should have prepped harder for this. I'm not saying they're down or out, because it's a long series, obviously.
I mean, people are just gone during Easter, you know? So
yeah, that too, of course. But
you just sometimes you won't even be able to get games.
Oh, that's a gorgeous lamps this time from Senior, but the
Night Raven with
combo. 2. Yeah, here it is. Night
Raven with 3.
Night Raven with that Groot, that last Vanguard tangling prison, getting a triple. 60 seconds left on the clock. This is make or break for Jersey.
Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff coming out here from the San Fran team.
Yeah, they look tough. They look really ready.
They're looking dominant, is what it is.
Yeah, they look very organized
here, and they are aggressively positioned. Instantaneous pick. Zamps folds immediately like a house of cards as Creo goes down too. Oh my goodness. 30 seconds on the clock. It's ridiculous stuff coming out here from San Fran.
Yeah, we got that invisible boundary to answer that legendary, and people still die through it. Last Vanguard trapping Sweet Seraphim up in those brute walls, and they pick them off. They're falling apart one at a time. Jersey's they're just falling apart, man. There's nothing you could do about it. That invisible boundary comes out here from Asura. We got that Judge Jersey coming out of Prio. And they're just falling apart, man. That's gonna be a map to win.
Jersey is currently in a place I have never seen Jersey ever.
Yeah.
Literally, ever. No idea what I'm watching, no idea what's going on. It is Jersey and Ghost Zero with a well-earned map MVP here. I mean, Jersey needs a hero.
Yeah, they need to take a Bella check. They need
because we're on match point right now.
Yep. No, we're not. Specified.
No, we're not.
Sorry. Yep.
You're right. You're right. You're right. Appreciate it. BO7 tonight, everybody. BO7. You're here with us for longer. Take it all back.
In my opinion, Arunos, and I keep saying it till I'm blue in the face, not trying to say, hey, Jersey, do this, but I've been a captain way too many times. And in sports. From my onlooking perspective, Jersey's playing on tilt, they're playing disorganized, and they're playing scatterbrained. They need to take a break. Because if they keep going like this, Arunos, they're gonna lose.
My thing is this: Jersey is such a dominant team. You know, they have always been a dominant team. I can't remember a Jersey that wasn't at least somewhat good. You know, there just hasn't been one. And so going into this, right? Going down like this, and they're not down by much, right? In a best of 4, to be down by one map, right, is not that big of a deal. Yeah, no, it sucks, right? But you still got one. It's not like you're not in the series. It's just I don't necessarily know how they are with playing off the back foot. You know, I'm not quite sure.
SFC is gonna take 5 from their 15-time bank. Ghost Zero is having issue.
And I guess we're gonna go to break.
Yeah, we got 5 minutes on the clock from SFC.
Yeah.
Let's get those ads rolling.
are back, everyone. For those of you wondering how close that was, for those of you wondering just on what kind of knife's edge we were riding, so they got 15 minutes in between, which is the maximum they can go ahead and take, and they were less than 45 seconds off from having to eat a game forfeit on the side of San Francisco. 45 seconds. If Ghost Zero had not made it back into the lobby, they would have gone ahead. He had internet issues. His router gave out.
We have some tea, Arunos. He's on a hotspot now. Ghost Zero's on a hotspot.
He is on a hotspot. Ghost Zero is now on a hotspot.
And
but
also,
had he joined back even 45 seconds later, they would have eaten it. It was indeed an ACL, Loriezi. Yes, Loriezi.
Jersey, I said it, Ernest. They look rusty from that week off. They look like scatterbrained, etc., etc. I got insider information, if you will, from some people on the Jersey roster / organization. Jersey, and quotes, "My team is rusty right now. They do not know their ups from downs. We are gonna work past this, though." Amen. Big ups. They're coming back stronger. They were rusty. But hey,
we understand Tiz, but we can't.
Yeah.
We can't do more than that, man.
Yeah, we don't get paid to be here. So, if it was like a
we cannot run this stream until 2 a.m. It can't be happening.
Not only that, but Pure, that's exactly what happened for us against you, Portland. We lost a map because of one of our guys' computer blue screened. So. Yep. And we had to get a reserve last second. Trust me, we know the rules are terrible, but we can't do it. We can't have it go forever, man.
We have to. It's not 15 plus how bad we feel for you at that time.
Right. Yeah, it is what it is. Let's lock in here. Let's lock in here. So we got some standard bans here from both sides. It's things they've been running the entire series. We got that Tank Pool ban, we got that Gambit ban, that Phoenix Save, as well as that Loki ban for Ghost Zero on the Star-Lord, so we can get some free picks onto the back line. His ulti doesn't get nullified by a single ability, and the Elsa ban. Pretty standard. They're just beating their heads against their wall, both teams at this point. They're just going to keep doing the same thing and see if it sticks. Oh.
There you go.
They're going for the Strange Save.
They are going for the Strange Save. I'm very surprised by that.
Try to hope for a brawl comp. Yeah, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I was reading chat. Bad caster. I was reading chat. Strange Save here for the portal back as well as the brawl comp, so they can go something with the Invis team up, because that Invis team up is very strong with Strange. It does make him very meta again, and he's just high amount of damage, high amount of kills. We got that mag ban as well as that paying save. Maybe so they can just throw all the eggs into San Fran's basket for Ghost Zero, for Night Raven, so that Mag doesn't have to really do a lot of damage to their team. I don't like it, but it does create a lot of safety for Ghost Zero, if you will. We're seeing some interesting things here. Doobie back in his natural habitat. He is the flex player of the team. He plays every role, but mainly support and DPS. Steiner on DPS, even though he's also another flex player, but he's mainly tank or support. I don't like the Moon Knight, really. Brio back on that Daredevil. Zamps on that Angela. He has been practicing it a lot. Got some insider information on that. Sander comp from San Fran goes Zero on his bread and butter Star-Lord. JFK on his standard Penny, as well as Night Raven on a hit scan character. So they're on very, very standard things for their team comp. Only difference here is Last Vanguard got the group banned. No Thing, no Magneto. He's on that Emma.
My goodness. I mean, it is... The question is this. How much is that hotspot going to kill San Fran?
I was just actually thinking the same thing, because I hovered over Ghost Zero. He's at 100 ping right now, and
he was at 230 coming into this lobby.
Oh yeah, if it's erratic or if it's all over the place, it could be very bad for them. If it's not,
you know what? We're gonna watch it. I'm gonna be sitting on his POV.
Yeah, I mean, I'm more worried about Jersey putting Cena on DPS. I'm not gonna lie to you.
True.
Them trying to really pressure this pressure this, what's it called, the Star-Lord off height, but last Vanguard shows up and he's like, get off of my Star-Lord, and choke slams Zamps into a wall for an early pick there for San Fran to win this fight very nicely. Or win this this engagement, if you will.
I mean, this is just absolutely brutal. They are getting walked on back here, flown in on. As Steiner goes down.
I hope the prep time saved them, and I hope they adjusted and fixed things up on the side of Jersey because they need it. They are looking pretty scattered still, honestly, but maybe they can really salvage.
My goodness. My goodness. I mean, is this going to be a pick out on his amps here?
He is getting very low on the side angle here. He's not respecting the high
Oh
amount
my
of damage.
goodness.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
he
not
almost made it out.
at all, and he falls for it.
My goodness, Zamps. A little bit of an overextend there. Trying to go for that flank. Star-Lord gets up to that high ground very fast, though. Can't sleep on Ghost here. He may be on a hotspot. Doesn't mean he can't fly.
Oh, yeah. And then Frio trying to get onto the back line there, but they do have a Phoenix and a Penny, so it's going to be really hard to move up, especially that Emma cutting off heals from that Strange. Night Raven hitting that side angle, peppering the back line of Jersey and really getting those picks really early on. This is just dominating right now. Just domination.
If they win this with Ghost Zero on a freaking hotspot, never gonna live it down. Never gonna hear the end of it. I mean,
yeah.
it would be, the play of the year would be that hotspot.
Ooh, Sweet Seraphim going for that portal play on the Strange, and he does what we in the business like to call an air portal, and Zamps pays the price for it. He falls very early on. Last Vanguard dropping that Hypno, as well as Senior Peter dropping that Judge Jury. And he gets put
shut down.
Go Zero gets put down. Here comes Asura Sakura coming in with that Eternal Bond here. Senior Peter trying to get that double barrel onto her. Does not. We get the Penny Parker answering him very, very, very well. As well as the team of San Fran looking forward. Sweet Seraphim looking forward. Agamotto getting nobody, gets webbed up. Instead, we get another TP coming in from San Fran. Two people are down on San Fran's roster, though. And here comes that invisible boundary. Gorgeous combo coming out of Sweet Seraphim.
Oh my
Rio.
Jersey.
Gorgeous.
The ult dump. 1, 2, 3 ult dump.
Yeah, that's why you like that Strange here. That Strange or that Invis team up Runos gets that CC, that extra lick of damage, and it secures kills for your team. You know, that Phoenix with that Strange is quite dangerous, and they need to respect it.
Where's Steiner, though?
I don't know. Oh, Cedars in the back line with a team. Cedar trying to answer these off angles because they're being peppered from both sides right now. And Cedar's on point trying to answer these angles here. We got the Penny Mines as well as this Phoenix shooting down main. Zam's trying to grab as much pressure as he can, but San Fran is coming in like some Nazi zombies from the Call of Duty hit series video game, and they're just running them down. They're just running him down. It's an onslaught, but they might get picked out. They do need to respect the damage from Jersey's roster, and that's what I'm talking about. You know, that's the damage I'm talking about, Arunos. They need to respect it when they come barrel stuffing in there. That is a Punisher, you know? They gotta respect it.
Is he in the back line?
Oh, it's just Fruit's, our broadcast stream is a little bug.
I don't think Steiner's in the game.
He is. I can see him.
Can you?
Yeah, I can see Steiner. Steiner is currently shooting down main as we speak. He's standing right next to right next to Sweet Seraphim.
Look who's here.
Why can't I see him? Yeah, he's not in the game. Jumped alive.
The area's almost yours.
He is not there. Is Steiner out of the game? Are they 5-6 right now?
Nope.
No, he's not there.
He is here. You guys have bugs free. We got an invisible boundary coming out here from Jersey's roster, as well as a lot of ultis from San Fran. Can they stabilize, though? That's a legendary coming out here, and it does not work. He does get put down. Steiner, we're talking about him. He's the ghost. He's the figure in the mist. and he's putting people down right now with this high amount of damage from this shotgun close range style.
Got your back.
Is my screen bugged?
It's not just you.
I think mine is, but I think ours. This is an interesting bug. I haven't seen this one before.
We swear, chat. We swear, chat. That Steiner
has disappeared from this game for us. You can see him?
Oh
Oh my
he's
god, I
back.
can see him now too. What?
Steiner's back. He's back.
That has got to be one of the most interesting bugs. I've never seen that bug before. He disappeared. It said that he wasn't in the lobby.
Get ready.
You couldn't see him. Yeah, go ahead and send that to Nenny. That's a new bug. I haven't heard of that one before.
Yeah, Steiner had a permanent team up with the invis. He was just permanently invis the entire game.
Yeah, somebody go ahead and clip that. That is a. Have you guys heard of that bug before?
No.
Play it. Yeah, cool. Somebody go ahead and clip that.
4, 3, 2.
We found a new bug in Marvel Rivals. Love it. Yeah, you know, small indie company and all.
Of course. We're running out here. Jersey does win that first sub point. And ulti economy coming in. San Fran and Jersey will have these support ultis to really open up this engagement, really have these supports to buy them time. But it just depends on who uses them first and when does it matter. We got JK Khan going off that off angle with Go Zero. They're trying to get pressure on the backline here. Senior is a little out of position. He does not know where he's at. He does get picked up for it. He decides to get to answer Go Zero and then gets picked up by JK Khan. We do have ulti here for Goldfish, excuse me. It just matters if he's going to use it before his team dies. Like, you know, we talked about the last couple games, and there it is. He ultis directly into the enemy backline of San Fran, not respecting that those penny nests and those penny mines, and dies for it. San Fran will be winning this fight without dropping a single roll.
My goodness. My goodness. Such a strange game we have here, but San Fran still somehow it is remarkable that they're actually able to hold this right now, considering what's going on for them.
Yeah, with the hot spot and with the amount of damage Jersey's roster has, it's they get, you know, I always slander Penny, I always will, I always be a hater. It's just insane the amount of pressure this character is somehow bringing to San Fran's roster, or for San Fran's roster against Jersey here. There's just so much damage.
It's not a great character, but it's not unplayable, you know.
Yeah. It's not like Black Panther, if you will. Go Zero.
Oh boy, he gets caught out.
They have to kite this. Jersey has to respect this Judge Jersey coming out from San Fran, or they're gonna fall down. We as well have the Eternal Bond with that invisible boundary. Here comes their Judge Jersey's coming out in return, as well as that Phoenix. And it's gonna buy time, it's gonna deal damage, and it's gonna look for a lot of kill pressure, and there it is. They collapse onto SFC roster, and they win the fight.
That's all it took? Really?
My goodness, lovely stuff. Absolutely lovely.
Yeah, Jersey's gonna have their support ultis up early here, as well as 2 tank ults, so they do have the ulti economy for this upcoming fight. They just need to be able to use it, and not fall early to some penny mine shenanigans and some Star-Lord flanks. And speaking of it, here comes that legendary. Here comes that penny ulti, and they're trying to really tuck it away. They're trying to push that that envelope.
Holy. Fire from above. Burn the ults. Gets them the control back.
It does get them the control, but they are down in ulti.
They are
now.
dry. They are absolutely dry. 35% is the highest percentage they have on anything. That is dry.
They need to kite really well here, and they need to play this well. JK Khan going a little deep and gets put on a t-shirt for it.
That's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. San Fran's got nothing to answer back. They got no ults.
Yeah,
They need to
they're
get
down
out of
one.
here. They need to get out of here and stay alive.
Jersey needs to touch point and just take it from them, drop the ultis, or even win in the neutral game, one or the other. And
I think they're gonna try to contest this.
Last Vanguard does get a kill on Steiner. He's playing his life very well, waiting for this penny to come back. Goldfish does have ulti though. He has that Eternal Bound. Here comes that hypnotize as well.
Oh, they threw it. They're getting them to burn ults, though. This is important. This is absolutely important. Get them to burn the ults, die, come back.
They do waste that one tank ulti, Runos. You were not wrong, but SSC needs to remember that they do have both support ultis on both sides. Oh, and he
Fantastic,
gets the
fantastic.
fadeaway.
No, that's what they need. They need to regroup. They got that 98%. Now they can go ahead and regroup, come back, drop the ults, and they're good. The problem is they're down by 3, so it's not going to be very pleasant for them.
Yeah, Jersey needs to not shoot down main here. Let them walk in and drop ultis, because if they don't, Runos, they're going to walk in with ultis and look scary. They're playing low here. They're playing low ground. They do not want to fight them on height. They can't fight them on height. Not only that, but with the ultis this close, they could try to look for something early on here. Go Zero trying to 1v1 Prio. They're going for it. They both run away from each other. They're looking for any type of grabbing of pressure they can. They're gesturing for a big fight here. Here comes that Hypno coming out here. Prio trying to get an ulti on an off angle, and he gets put on a t-shirt from that double barrel. Doobie dropping that internal boundary to keep his team up for a little bit longer. Sweet Seraphim trying to ulti last second and dying for it. He goes grabbed up by that Emma. Peanut also dying very early on here. Goldfish as well. They don't drop the ulti to buy time. Sweet Seraphim still has enough time to portal though. They just need to get there. We gotta hope. Nope.
Holy San Fran. Holy.
Who is ulti tracking?
We're going to sub map 3. Ghost Zero's on a freaking hotspot. We're going to map 3.
Someone on Jersey's roster, San Fran is ult tracking perfectly. Someone on Jersey's roster needs to ulti track. I mean, we gotta know that both supports on the side of SSC have ultis as well as that Emma. We just used both of our tank ults, or one of our tank ults. We should know that they're close. You know, Jersey needed to kite that out, so they needed to play opposite side of the cart, if you will. Drop their support ultis, drop their DPS ultis. Prio's doing the Prio thing, though. You know, it's high risk, high reward, and he needs to calm down on it. Because if he didn't die early on there and he got an ulti off, things could have changed. Same thing with Senior. Senior biting off way too much when he has that judge jury up. You know, it's small mistakes like this lose you games, chat.
My goodness. I mean, brutal stuff coming out. It's so wild. These two teams are so back and forth right now. You know, it is. Neither can gain the complete edge over the other. You know, one sub map one way, one sub map the other way. Guy goes on a hotspot still in the game. This is a roller coaster.
Yeah, Jersey needs to walk up here and try to ulti. They need to try to kill somebody before the enemy team can drop an ulti in return. They drop that Judge Jersey. They drop that internal bound. They get 2 kills for it. They got to kill out this Punisher on the enemy side to really win the fight for them. They do. Here comes that Phoenix ulti as a little added bonus to try to really guarantee the fight win for them. It is a little too much, though, if you ask me, Runos, on the ulti economy. San Fran is still fighting on point very well. Go Zero's trying to salvage this moment. He does fall for it. Excuse me. But San Fran coming into this next fight will have 2 ultis to Jersey's 1.
My goodness.
Here comes that legendary. Here comes that Penny Parker, that spider charge. Here comes that hypnotize from Zamps to try to stop that ulti. Doobie's trying to ulti last second. He's trying to save his team. Instead, he's not going to drop it. Good reserving of it. And he's just going to do a reset angle. That is good for Jersey's roster. They got what they wanted, Runos, just like SFC did last round. They got the 2 ultis out. Now they can retake point with that ulti from Doobie to try to get an aggressive invis ult and maybe look for a fight win early on.
I mean, this is just, it is something.
Yeah, I'm at a loss for words. I know we were really hyped and pumped up in the beginning of this series, if we will, chat, but now it's just a seat grabber. You know, it's a crazy scenario we're in. Doobie getting that ulti off to just on site for his tanks to try to buy enough time for them to survive with that Emma ulti going off as well. And here comes the invisible boundary coming out of Mommy Mousy. And here comes that internal bond as well from Goldfish. Sweet Seraphim picking up Night Raven, who's a little too deep onto that off angle. And now they're just running like a kill squad here on Jersey's roster. They're running together, they're using that damage, they're using that kill pressure, and they're buying every second.
It is absolutely crazy stuff. I mean, it's just They need to retake, and they need to retake immediately.
Yeah, 100%. Not only that, but they need to respect the fact that Jersey has 3 ultis and they only have only have 2. They're gonna aggressively ulti here on the side of Jersey. Try to deal with much damage down main. Try to maybe get a kill on either side. Night Raven goes down to Steiner's Judge Jury. Steiner's looking for some more cleanup. He sees the Ghost Zero Star-Lord above him when they all rotate on him, and there's no pick to be had there. Instead, they just take the space and they play in the neutral game here. Ooh, we could see some nasty stuff here from Sweet Seraphim with that ulti.
They're gonna go for it.
So,
They're gonna go for it.
Ooh, he swings and he misses. Nothing comes out of it. Instead, here comes out a tonal balon from Osric Sakura to right into the back line. Trio picking up Night Raven. Those Zero picking up Doobie and Goldfish. Jersey might get it to 99 here. This is a reset angle for Jersey Rossi. Trying to buy some time.
No, they won't. 92. Now San Fran has to do something rather rough. They have to not let them anywhere near that point.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of ultis coming.
They're not positioned very aggressively here for it.
At all. Yeah,
they're gonna let them. I think they might let them. They're gonna let them walk.
Yeah, they're gonna respect their own penny on their team. Try to play that neutral game on the ground. Make them not touch there. But Jersey needs to notice that, and they need to play height, which they have. Ghost Zero playing height, and Zamp's not respecting it. Immediately getting bombed out on main. Here comes out Legendary.
They're gonna walk. They're gonna walk. Aggressive plays here coming out from this San Fran team. Are they gonna get punished for it? They are not. They are gonna succeed. Great stuff. 3K coming out from Ghost Zero, and San Fran takes Jersey to the cleaners.
Yeah, Zamp's swapping that Angela, trying to touch, trying to buy time. Does he get on in time?
That is it. San Francisco masterclass in positioning. Absolutely love it. Great stuff. Absolutely love it. You know what? I said they needed to play that aggressive. They needed to walk on their back line. Guess what they did? Walked straight in. And Jersey just fell like an axed tree.
Yeah.
Vanguard with the MVP there. San Francisco on match point 3-1 over Jersey with a player on a hotspot. Ghost Zero on a hotspot.
I don't like this out of Jersey. I'm not gonna lie. They're playing very ranked like. They're playing very neutral heavy on one angle. There's no off angles. There's no grabbing height. There's no hitting different spots at once. We know there's a penny. Why is Amps going down main? Why are we not playing height? Stuff like that. You know, and I'm not trying to discredit. I'm not trying to discredit SFC's playmaking and their experience and everything. But Jersey needs to lock in, thank you, Kava, and they need to stop playing dumb, if you will. That's all I can really think. They're just playing like, I don't know, this isn't the Jersey I know.
No, I don't know what is going on in those comms right now, but I promise you they've never been pressed like this ever.
Yeah.
I don't want to say SFC's ever been pressed like this.
I don't want to say SFC's doing the bare minimum because that's discrediting SFC.
They're not. It's positioning, man. It's entirely positioning.
They're just winning in the macro. It's just the small.
Jersey could have gone the high ground, right? They could have gone the high ground. There was only Vanguard contesting it. He was half contesting high ground, running up and down that the ramp, right, onto high ground to contest it, and Jersey could have gone up, and instead they stayed on low. They stayed in the choke, and they got absolute. The moment that you got to understand, right? Vanguard is a top 500 tank. Vanguard is your equivalent of a one above all tank in Overwatch. He's been playing the game forever. He is a tank main, right? If you don't go ahead and press high ground on him, he will walk your backline. If his team follows, you are dead. That's it. These teams are roughly the same level, right? We don't have any, Prio's really good, and you got star players here and there, right? But the difference between these team skills is not so radically different that, you can misplay positioning to that extent and still just out-mechanic them. Not that kind of game, not that level of team, right? And so, yeah, you gotta walk the high. You gotta walk height. Learn the Anakin lesson.
Yeah, this
You
is
know?
this is scary.
It's
You know?
Jersey is on life support right now.
Yeah, we should see some changes from both sides. You know, it's final map room.
I mean,
Change up.
San Francisco doesn't need to change a thing.
Of course.
Right? It's just Jersey. Jersey needs to wake up.
Yep.
They need to wake up. It's not a question of picks, right? It's not a question of, of targeting. It's a question of let's go ahead, walk the high ground, and stop standing in choke versus your equivalent of an Overwatch one above all tank. You got to remember, one above all, Vanguards in this game have only been playing this game for a couple of years. Vanguard's been at that level, or roughly at that level, for the past 10 years.
Yeah, I mean,
the skill gap here is in the terms of tens of thousands of hours.
Yeah, I'm in awe with Jersey's pick bans. Honestly, I really am. I don't think the tank pool. I know he's broken. Don't get me wrong. I abuse it and play it myself, but I don't think it's warranted of a save or into a ban like this. The Star-Lord's giving such a bad time for the type of playstyle that San Fran does. Number one, number two, because you're banning like this, you don't get to save for a Gambit style comp or an Elsa style comp. You don't get to do it.
30 seconds before
It's just odd to me.
So, any chance you've talked to Kitty Pryde recently, Gene?
I've been trapped in the space raid alone for some
My goodness. I mean, we're in it.
Wondering if she would never
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
I'm honestly shocked. I'm at a loss for words. I really am. I don't know what to say, Arunas. I really
We've
don't.
never seen this. We haven't seen it in season 2. We didn't see it in season 1. We didn't see it in season 0. We have never seen this in the history of United Rogue Marvel Rivals. We have never seen this.
Yeah, that's a good call, Baker, and that's what I said in the beginning. Pick bans have not really changed, and a very early pick onto Doobie somehow on his own backline. I mean, I guess the penny's that oppressive, and yes, the pick bans have not changed that much out of Jersey, and that's kind of their downfall. They're not respecting the penny, they're not respecting the Star-Lord, they're not respecting the things that need to be respected. And there it is. They're one down, right? Arunos, and I'm trying not to sound angry, but I'm getting a little angry here. They're one down, and then Zam's
Vanguard with the 2K, Night Raven with the 2K. I mean, that's 4 people down. I don't know. There's nothing much to be said. There's nothing to say.
But Arunas, why? But small stuff is why Jersey's losing this. Like they're one down, Doobie dies on the back line, then Zamps hits Diamond and runs at the enemy front line and gets put on a t-shirt so the team collapsed. We're one down. Either die and reset or...
I'm telling you, it's position. It's not pick bans. It's not any of that. It is just positioning. It's positioning. It's positioning. It's committing. That's all it is. Well, Steiner managed to get one. That's a trade out. Zamps does go down, though. Steiner with 2. Pick on to Sakura. Is the Squirrel Girl what they needed all along? Was this the... Nope. JK Khan takes down Steiner. Prio with a quick pick on onto J-Con. Gets the trade. Sweet Seraphim takes out Vanguard. Takes out Prio, though, by Ghost Zero. This could be it.
And that was what I was just about to say. I've been watching Sweet Seraphim this whole time. No BM, no bants, or if you will, but no resources have been used for this on top of this positioning, Arunos, that I've liked or that are correct. Sweet Seraphim's not bubbling Zamps as he's walking to touch the last second there. Sweet Seraphim has not been bubbling really for the last 5 minutes, if you will. Maybe they get the pick up top. They do, thank goodness.
Oh, so now they're up. Managed to get Raven.
We got the positioning, trying to get that high ground from that penny. We got that hand of Conchu. We got that my friends are here. And then nothing.
Ghost Zero with 2. Vanguard with the Meteor. It is going to be a cleanup crew here for San Francisco. As Goldfish does manage to take out Mommy Mousy, Zamps takes out J-Con. This could be it. Do they manage to actually get it?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
here
big.
Comes that Sakura. Yeah, Sakura coming in with that Eternal Bond as well as that Phoenix ulti hit as well. And I hear Sweet Seraphim heard me. They got a little hit.
He did. He did. Maybe. Hey, Tyr, keep talking. Keep talking, Tyr.
Yes, keep doing that, please. Keep using your resources. If you want a chance at winning this game, use your resources. You heard it here, chat. A little PSA.
Talk to him. Talk to him. This, you know, it really sucks because we know this team's got this. We know this team has got this. They absolutely, this Jersey squad can absolutely wreck face. It's just a question of putting the pieces together. We don't want to root for one team, but Jersey.
There's a lot of ultis here on both sides.
Here, guys.
You know, it's a standstill. It just depends on if San Fran's gonna get timed out here with this time clock, or if Jersey's gonna play it passive and just wait for them to push into them and let them farm the ultis that is needed to fight. Comes that spider time. Double invisible boundary. My friends are here. Squirrel Girl dropping that ulti. We're at a stalemate, if you will. Sweet Saracen needs to play life. They're trying to buy point, 1 HP.
Conchu. Oh, Prio, massive Conchu, 2K immediately.
Here comes Goldfish with that ulti to bring
Oh,
it to the
3K from
backline.
Prio.
Try to clean up house. Oh, Night Raven might fall as well. And that is a hold.
My goodness. My goodness. Jersey had enough. Jersey has had enough. Good morning, Jersey. Hello, Jersey Jackals. It's been a minute. We'd like to welcome you back to this series, guys.
I would like to also give a sorry to if no caster, if this map win goes to Jersey, a sorry to Creep did in advance. We might have a series on our.
I mean, it's Jersey just woke up, said, you know what? We've been napping. I think we've gotten enough sleep, you know? EP time is over. Or choosing violence. And then decided to take San Francisco to the cleaners. I mean, my God. What did you talk about? You know, this isn't unstoppable force meets a movable object. This is just a movable object.
You know, Arunos, we talk about pick bans not being a big factor, more about positioning, but that's the issue with these pick bans as well, right? Cloak and Dagger is a throw pick. I will say that to the day I die. Yes, she's a really annoying character with Loki because then you just stall out the game with those ultis. And it happens, right? But the only way half of your abilities work, Arunos, is if you play on main and don't grab power positions and you just play sloppily, if you will. And the reason San Fran's getting away with it is because Jersey is playing sloppily. And they're not respecting the fact that Cloak and Dagger only works on main, and when you're not playing on off angles, and you're not doing this on the third, especially in this meta, it's Jeff White Fox meta. I mean, come on. So, hopefully we see some changes here. You know, no more main brawling. And if so, I hope the Cloak and Dagger on both sides get a win for it. Oh!
Holy JK Con. Ridiculously aggressive positioning. Ridiculously aggressive positioning.
Oh, Prio's coming too. He's angry now. Prio is right behind Zam.
Oh my goodness.
He's throwing everything. That's an onk.
Oh, Prio's melted.
Zamp's going for that grab onto Go Zero on the side. Can he get the kill for it though? He is forcing him to run away, tail between his legs, and they're getting a lot of pressure on that front line of Jersey's roster. Seen her falling as well.
Trade coming out.
JK Con trying to set up that nest onto Zamps. Does not work. They're having to give up a lot of space here. Ooh,
wow, big pick on a Zamps.
It's okay though. They need to remember it. Jersey needs to remember they have 3 minutes on the clock.
Huge pick.
With this much space already, they can just play it.
Night Raven, 4K by Night Raven.
Yeah, Night Raven putting belt down with that ulti, if you will. That was a gorgeous handed content.
It's what they need. They right now have 240 on the clock and no space. Literally no space. They got what, less than 50 meters? 48. They got 48 meters. That's ridiculous.
Still has to respect that Squirrel Girl though. Squirrel Girl creates a lot of space by just existing. It's like a Junkrat. You know, it shoots on that angle.
It's like a Junkrat.
Yeah, it shoots on that angle. Hey, you want to walk here? You got to answer me first.
There's a reason OG Buns loves that thing so much.
They're trying to aggressively kill JK Con or one of the tanks. Another invisible boundary coming out of both sides. Cena dropping that Squirrel Stampede. The friends are
Gets immediately killed by the Khonshu.
Oh, yeah. And
now Cena going down.
Another hand of Khonshu coming out here from Night Raven to try and separate these tanks and get some kills.
It's going to work. It's going to work. 2K right away.
Jersey needs to slow it down. They need to slow it down, Arunos. They're going too fast.
If they get full held here, My goodness, 145 left on the clock. We're entering, what is this? About 2 to 3 team fights left if they don't manage to take it. My goodness. Even if they do manage to take it, it's 2 to 3 team fights. Goes here, a quick pick on Aprio. Managed to take down their star DPS there.
We are playing a neutral position here.
JK
Oh my! I knew it was
on
gonna
the
happen.
Goldfish. They're down by 2 now. Ult's coming out. And support ult coming out there. Vanguard quick pick. JK Khan takes down Doobie. Right, Raven and JK Khan with the 2K. They got a minute on the clock. Minute on the clock.
Yeah, we got a very early ulti coming out here from Goldfish. Try to be aggressive with it, right? And they're not.
Oh! Huge pick by Steiner on a Night Raven. That could be the opening they need. They need to go now. Immediately push that back line. They're up by 1. If
Yeah,
they
we
can
have
get this
that
quick
Meteor
push-
M, and there it is. The Meteor
Here
M
it
comes out
is.
to try
Do they find somebody? Huge. This could be everything. Misses it. Oh no!
Here comes the spider
Here
time.
comes
Trying
the
to
penny
be
ult.
aggressive.
Spider on.
They're trying to really poke her out. They might get it.
By Steiner, another one. Steiner with a third. Oh my goodness, Steiner all over it.
They
Is
just
this
have
what they
one
need?
tank on point. This
They
might
have
be
no
it.
ult. There's no else. They're about to get Khonshu. 99 on Khonshu. And Khonshu goes down, doesn't get a single person. And that's going to be it.
Jersey takes the map.
Wow. 11 seconds on the clock. Jersey manages to pull it out.
That was so. I wish I could curse on broadcast. That was so ugly. That's all I can say. That was so ugly for both teams, and not the VPM and Ruinos, but they got it. Like you said, in Rocket League, what's the term you said?
Listen, it doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to go in.
Oh my goodness. I mean, that was some of the ugliest comps I've ever seen.
You know what? Can I just say something?
Yeah, of course.
Somebody pay Steiner money. That guy just took Jersey, took them from here and put them to hero, and did it on frickin' Squirrel Girl.
Oh, and they're instantly ready. They're fire
Yeah.
in the hearts of both teams.
It.
They're ready.
That's it. They want it. They want it.
Series. But you know what that means? Wait,
2
you know
to 3.
what that means? Jersey could now save first. They can save
They can.
first.
They sure can.
Yeah, literally.
My
Goldfish,
goodness.
Yes, literally, you're Goldfish. You're hurting my soul as a caster.
If this,
I'm on a URMR
I just
broadcast,
want
you're
you.
hurting
I
me.
just want you to know. Thank you very much for that subscription, by the way. Huge 4 months. I need you to know right now. If this goes to I won't say it will. If this goes to a game 7, absolute freaking cinema. And Creek is completely screwed.
Oh my goodness, we go to
Tokyo 2099 Shin Shibuya.
Me and you are in the same booth, if you will, with Creepy here. We're going to another spawn hold. A holder be held back.
Oh my goodness.
We're in for it.
I have a question. Do you think these teams are maybe like colluding with one another to like is this the prod game? Is this the prod game? Is this the show match? The exhibition match? What do you think?
Oh, I don't know. But
Make sure to go ahead and gamble, by the way. Gamble in the chat. We do support gambling, but only if it's with channel points here in United Rogue.
Jersey does get first save here, but San Fran's gets first ban. So they can dictate the pace of the match if they want to, and they go take Will again.
They're doing it. You know, it'd be really funny if they're doing this just to you. If they're doing this just so you,
And
just
the
to see.
Star-Lord save the freaking Gambit, man. I don't get it. Oh my goodness. Ban the Star-Lord save the
Somebody clip
Gambit.
him. Somebody clip Tier
Oh my
crashing out.
goodness,
Somebody
the
clip the
tank
crash
pool is
out.
not
He's
that
losing
crazy.
it. He's losing
I
it.
know,
Tears cheesing out here. He's a man. Oh my
I
goodness.
know Ghost Zero is scary on Tank Pool and Star-Lord, but I'm not going to lie to you. I would be
Freaking
much more
Comrade
scared.
Mouskowitz over here just cheesing.
I would be much more scared of the Star-Lord, which he has proven to be strong on it and scary on it, than the freaking Tank Pool, man. Take a chance, bro. Take
He's losing
a
it.
chance.
He's losing it. Somebody pick this guy up. Put him back down.
Someone rocked me to bed tonight.
Tears
Please.
losing it.
I need
I
warm milk.
have given up. I have to eat. Creep, do you want me to DoorDash you something?
Do you want warm food?
Creep's pizza is now a part of the bed.
It's molding.
For
into
those of
the
you who
bed.
don't know, Creep has had Domino's on her bed for 3 hours, and we haven't been letting her eat. We've been starving Creep. This poor woman's pizza
Look
is now
what we
cold.
do for you guys in this league. Creep is sacrificing her appetite.
Creep is
for you
literally
guys.
not eating just so you guys have a good broadcast. That's why. So Creep is actually messed up. She tried to put the pizza in the microwave, jumped in herself.
Oh.
She's now in the microwave. We can't get her out. Somebody go call a scientist. Call a cook. Where's Gordon Ramsay?
What am I?
I have no idea, man. I have no. We're game 6. It's like 11:20. I have a series, by the way, that needs to be scheduled in another league, and I can't do the scheduling because every single time I look, one of these teams decides to pull off an actual huge play, and I need to cast it.
Brunos.
We are in shambles.
I see a Thor and then a random Bucky dropped.
Don't.
Why are both of these characters in the game?
Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
Oh. I feel like I'm in season 0.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
People are figuring the game out. They're figuring out comps.
I think we're in game 6 of a best of 7, and I think both of these teams' mentals have boomed 40 times over already, and I think we're in like we're on the level where these people are running on nothing but like coffee and pure hatred.
I don't know.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I do not know, man. I do not know. We're on a map that we haven't seen since season 0. Last Vanguard going a little deep there, going for that grab onto Frio. Does not get the kill for it. Does get a little overextended, but Jersey does not answer. Zamp's getting a lot of damage onto him right now. He might fall. No, he does not. That's a gorgeous invis shield for him to keep him up. Cena very low. He needs to play his life. Sanfran is doing an onslaught of damage. That's a gorgeous E from Zamps to really collapse onto Last Vanguard. Ghost Hero spinning on it. Does not work because they do have a Thor. I guess it does have its value. Jersey is pushing forward, trying to be aggressive. Hold them here.
My goodness.
Oh, I don't know how Diatonic does it. I don't know. I'm going loopy. I'm elusive.
You're going loopy. You're losing it.
Ah,
I'm telling you, you've crashed out about 3 separate times now, buddy. You're done.
it was banter though. It wasn't like crazy.
No, I know. Are you kidding me?
All right.
You would never actually crash out on stream. I know you.
Now, here we go. We got a lot of open neutral game here. We're posturing for a big fight, you know. Sanfran has that invisible boundary coming up very early on. We have that Jean Grey Phoenix ulti, if you will. We have Go Zero posturing on the backside, looking for an off angle, and it works. Him and Night Raven collapse onto Cena, who's out of position. They splatter the back line of Jersey. They're all over. It's a ginormous Jean Grey ult, and it completely collapses them inwards. We got Goldfish trying to buy time with that ulti, but I think he might have forgot that he's the only one on point, and there is no Strange up. Invisible boundary coming out here from Mommy Mousy, so they could secure point safely. Yeah, yep. Bye, brain.
Damn.
Yeah. Yep. I have no words. I must scream.
Still somehow applying pressure to this team. If Jersey was coal at the beginning of this, they're a diamond now.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a lot of damage coming out of that Thor and that Squirrel Girl together. Legendary here. The invisible boundary. Ooh, and Cena steps out of it and falls for it. Legendary does get its worth, though. It gets 1 pick, and it does get an invisible boundary, but Jersey does not get anything else off of it. They are 1 down. They need to remember that. They need to respect it. Sanfran can still retake very nicely here. Zamp's opening up here with this hypnotize, this big hypno. We got that Cracked Impact combo. It's gorgeous.
Again.
Can we get another one?
And 3K from Prio. Huge stuff. Love that Bucky.
We love that guy. Bucky Barnes, that is my guy. That is my pal. We got 4 agains. Go Zero looking for an off angle. freaky deaky off angle here on this left side here, and then we got JK Khan trying to own this this height here, try and play through this building, but Sweet Seraphim playing on cart, very aggressively trying to buy time for his team. You got to remember, Jersey does not have any support ultis, but San Fran does. They're womboing right now. They're dropping 3 ultis into that bank. My friends are here. Immediately, it gets broken by that Phoenix ulti. Jersey trying to retake. Jersey trying to buy their time, trying to play it out. Zamps is still here. He's still applying pressure to this front line, not letting them walk for free. JK Khan going on this off angle, trying to really get them to fall apart, and it's working. Prio falls. Doobie getting low. Goldfish running away. They can now reset.
Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff.
We do have that almighty Thor, Asgard's might going onto the back line of San Fran. Both tanks getting very low from Jersey, because that was a gorgeous kite from San Fran and a very nice fade as well from Asura. And there's no tanks on Jersey's roster right now. They are falling apart. They need a reset, wait for their tanks to get out, and then ulti back onto point, or just give it up and go next.
Oh my, JK out here just frying on this penny. Goes 0, picks up another one. San Fran is walking. San Fran is just walking. They can't stop it.
Okay, quit showing off, Star-Lord.
They take it.
They do. 3 minutes on
They're
the board.
still getting kills, and Steiner goes down, and they're still getting kills. Stagger after stagger after stagger. Jersey's just walking at him. What happened? Where did the fire go?
Yeah, they need a reset, man. Mental and gameplay. They're just walking it down. They're running it down main, if you will.
They should. Yeah. Now is not the time. Now is not the time, Jersey. You guys got this. Come on now.
One way we get to the finish line.
They're running it down mid
Look past
and
the
A
Jersey, look
style.
past
if
the
you
Jersey.
will.
You don't got this. Maybe you don't got this. Maybe you do got this.
Come on, Jersey. And Cedar gets bombed from the backside here. Invisible boundary and the Eternal Bond. We get a double support ulti. They kill Asura and Sakura for it, but they are still down in this fight because Cedar died early on. Ulti economy is also not for them, but they do win the fight because they dropped 3 ultis.
My goodness, Jersey.
At least they get the stagger onto last
mean, they
Vanguard
got
in
it.
10 seconds.
But it's
I guess.
2:20 now, and they've got name and ult.
I wish we had cameras on Arunos, because I wish you saw what I just did when they double support ulti. I looked away from my monitor. I didn't even know what was happening in the fight. I'm not gonna lie to you. I looked away. Here comes that hypnotize from Zans, that hypnotize from Last Vanguard as well. Both teams getting 1 pick onto both invises. That's interesting. But Cedar goes down next. Go 0 getting very low. Last Vanguard as well. Jersey might be able to, hold this fight here. They might be able to stabilize. Uh-oh, here comes that Phoenix ulti directly on top of Jersey's roster. And they do get 2 for it. Prio, Goldfish going down. Zan's getting cleaned up. And then Night Raven killing Sweet Seraphim.
My goodness.
There is no ultis from Jersey. I'm sorry, 2 ultis from Jersey, but no support ults. And San Fran does have that invisible boundary, so Jersey really needs to time their siege, use their resources correctly to kill this cloak and dagger out of her ulti, or at least prolong it for as long as they possibly can. Oh, here comes that Judge Jury. Can they keep him up? Oh, Night Raven falling very early on here. Asgard's might is coming in here. Judge Jury's coming in as well. They're falling apart. They need to stabilize, but they cannot. San Fran is not taking their foot off of the brake here, and they're going straight forward.
Holy. San Fran with San Fran with a walk.
Time for some fire.
It's not a push. That's a walk. 48 seconds left on the clock because Jersey was able to just stall them, but it's a walk. It's a walk, man.
Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
They saw shade into that point.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Runas, look at the healing differential on
I
these.
don't want to look at it. Don't talk to me. Don't tell me to press tab. I
And-
don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Hold on.
Decided to double support ulti. We lost the push, if you will.
So I'm looking. Are you happy? Now I'm looking. What do you want?
Are you
What do
sad? Because I'm sad.
Don't talk to me. I don't
Oh.
want to hear it.
All right.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to look at it. Why, Tiervex? Why? Why?
My good friend Liren likes to call it macro diff, and San Fran really is just macro diffing them. They really are just position
Don't bring
diffing.
Liren into this.
Well, Liren's a very good member of our MRC team. She's a very smart individual, a nice lady. She talks about macro all the time, right? And San Fran is showing macro. She doesn't say macro diff, by the way. I said that, but she talks about macro all the time, and she's right. I mean, macro wins hero shooter.
It does.
And San Fran has the better macro. Thank you for the terminology. Thank you for the help with that, Liren. I remembered it. Shout out Potato. Shout out. Yes, yes, yes. She is very smart and a very kind lady. Shout out. All right, we're opening up here with only slight differences here from Jersey's roster. We're opting to go for the Bucky Barnes again. No longer the Moon Knight. We're still on that Thor here from Sweet Seraphim because they banned that Magneto and that Strange and the group. So there aren't a lot of options here for him. But he's thinking about that Thor. Ooh, very early pick onto Asura. Zam's walking up here trying to grab space. Gets a great grab onto last Vanguard. But Ghost Hero picks up 2 on the back line. It's still an even fight right now. Prio picking up Mommy Mousy. It's still an even fight right now. It's a slugfest. But then Prio, Sweet Seraphim, and Zamps, they fall apart after.
Time for some fireworks.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, Runos. I think that the Star-Lord might have been a better band in the tank pool. I'm just gonna throw that out there, guys. I'm just gonna say it. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say it. Just gonna say it.
It's worth saying. They're just living right now. Living. Not for long though. Sweet Seraphim goes down. Ghost Hero with a great pick.
Yeah, Zamp's going for that off angle, trying to tell his team, or at least posture, to go for this height here. Try to go for a different angle so they don't just blunder down main. And either someone didn't get the message, or they just couldn't sustain the amount of damage that they're getting shot at.
My goodness. Zamp's getting frozen. Solid ice block.
Oh, that's a gorgeous grab coming out here from Zamps. But it doesn't get secured.
Oh, big stuff on a JK Con. This might be what they need.
They have a legendary coming out here with no ulti. Right now, on Jersey side, they need to all look at him, or they need to play angles, and they do neither.
They've got nothing. They've got nothing. 3K. They're not even looking at him. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Minute 53 on the clock, and the Vanguard with a 2K after it goes to the 3, but, I mean...
I feel for Zamps. I don't know if you saw that grab. But Zamps got a grab.
I saw the grab. Oh, buddy, I was on his POV
Thor,
when he did it.
Thor hit him away, so he got away. So he got the ult. Oh, Zamps has got to be angry right now. They're playing on tilt. They're walking down main for a 5th time. It will change this time, surely. We see supports on the right side here of San Fran. We got that Judge Jury coming out here. Goldfish is not able to ulti. Zamps is being hypnotized in here. Surely we got Goldfish ulti on to some point onto the back line. Can Jersey win this fight? They are. That's a lot of ultis coming out. It looks very successful for them, though. They are up in the fight. There's only people alive on San Fran's roster. Can they get people onto point? Or will they let them try to retake?
Oh, my goodness. My goodness.
Runos, I'm so tired. I'm tired, sir.
I am, buddy. I am literally actively scheduling 2 series for Premier League players.
Runos, I'm awake. That was a gorgeous hook by Prio onto Night Raven to get that early pick for them. That's exactly what they needed. Can they walk with it, though? Ghost Zero gets the cart back in return to make sure nothing comes out of it. Buy them a little bit of extra time to reset here. We're just in a posturing position here. We're just in a fight each other right now. They're just fighting on main. They're just doing their own thing. You know, there's not a lot of big things happening here. But here comes the ulti dump. You got a gorgeous hypnotize from Zamp here, and a very nice eternal bond coming out from Asura Sakura, excuse me. And then an invisible boundary coming out of Doobie, as well as that submit weakening that's from the heavens, Arunos, as well as a Kraken impact, another eternal bound. That's looking like it's gonna be a cleanup for Jersey here.
My goodness.
Zero trying to go away with the skin of his teeth. He gets away. Sweet Seraphim looking to be annoying on him with that Angela. That's what you're supposed to do. Mark a target, be annoying, try to grab some type of pressure. I just wish that it would have happened a little bit sooner, or he was a little bit more aggressive with it. Needs to really pressure this front line here. Oh, here comes that legendary. We get a grab onto this Angela. Angela is trying to survive, trying to play life here. That legendary comes out here, does not get any picks. It only gets one onto Sweet Seraphim. Here comes that Judge Jury Executioner coming out of Steener Peener. Can he get some type of damage out? Can he get some kill pressure? He sees the tanks are under. He's 1 HP. Can Jersey's supports keep him up? They cannot, but the tanks of San Fran are very low. They might get picked apart here. Jersey needs to do something with that pressure.
My goodness. Holy Con. Jersey is 44 seconds on the clock. 44 seconds on the clock here for Jersey.
We're just
40
looking up to
seconds.
Go Zero. Does he get away? He does not.
Go Zero does not. That could be it. Could that be it?
The opening picks that they want. They only have one ulti though. They only have that Kraken impact. They got a turret. They got that Judge.
They got less than 30 seconds on the clock.
It
You gotta go now. Night Raven goes down to Steener. Huge stomp coming out here. Jersey's 9 seconds on the clock.
And they keep Prio up with this Kraken impact. He might have overheated. We call that a W tier Rex ulti. He does kill Night Raven very early on, but you got the invisible boundary as well from Doobie, so they still have time to buy to grab pressure onto this point here. No one's touching from the San Fran roster. Here comes Go Zero. He's here now. He's here to fight. He's here to buy time for his team to get there, but they cannot get there in time. We're in.
They're going to fold.
Yeah, we're in the end
Less
game
than a
now.
minute 30 left on the clock, though.
No
This
worries, I
is
got your back.
this is it.
Oh, this is a nail biter.
Huge.
Sorry.
This is absolutely. It is a nail biter all the way through. Neither team will give this up. Neither one.
Where she needs to go.
Every time you think it's gonna happen, they pull it out again. Just when they thought they were out, they pulled me back in.
I mean, look at these ulti economies here. Runos.
Oh my Frio.
Frio getting an early pick onto Night Raven here. And they are up in this fight. Jersey needs to be aggressive. They need to buy this space.
Could be exactly what they need here. Could be everything they need.
We got that weakling, excuse me, coming out here from Sweet Seraphim. I love that, actually. That's a gorgeous wombo combo with that Judge Jury trying to buy as much time as possible, trying to grab space. Don't worry, Sweet Seraphim sees Night Raven and picks him out from that height. They're trying to collapse.
At this point,
the penny.
go anything. Go literally
Yeah,
anything.
they need to pick apart these people who are off point right now. They need to pick apart this penny. Try to get
15
this
seconds on the clock. Jersey's about to take this.
Yeah, they get that penny very early
They
on
get
here.
the pick. Oh, huge pick. Ghost Hero gets the pick out on a goldfish, though. They're equal. Frio takes out Night Raven. Oh my goodness.
Could be anyone's game still.
Oh,
You got
huge
legendary from
pick
Ghost
by
Zero.
Ghost Zero. Your second pick. Oh, Vanguard takes out another one. Sweet Seraphim takes out the third. JK Khan. Vanguard. It's going to be it. San Francisco finally managed to do it. The Jersey Jackals get put to bed and lose. And lose. My goodness. With 0 time left, the Jersey Jackals go down to the San Francisco Cyborgs. Ghost Zero with the MVP all the way through. And are you going to say it or am I going to say it? Who's our match MVP?
It's got to be Ghost Zero, right?
It's got to be Ghost Zero. Congratulations, Ghost Zero, on the match MVP as the Jersey Jackals are eliminated from the playoffs. Talk to me. Talk to me, Tiervex.
I don't want to talk.
Talk to me, Tiervex. How's 13-1 going to be looking after this, huh?
I think that might be a nuclear wasteland. I don't think anyone can go in there. I do not think anyone should go in there. We're not going to talk about Jersey, all right? I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about the winners. They really... Yes, tier speak, you get to be correct. I'm going to talk about the winners. I'm not going to talk about the people who lost. So, Ghost Zero putting on a masterclass on that Star-Lord. I loved it. As a fellow Star-Lord player, give myself a little pat on the back. 62% win rate, Celestial 1 right now on Star-Lord. I loved it. He looks phenomenal right now. And I said it till I'm blue in the face. Why are we banning the tank pool? Why? Take a chance, Aruno. You know what I mean? You're so down. You're so down already in the series. Take a chance. I know tank pool's broken. I know Ghost Zero's good at it. But what are you afraid of, Aruno? So more the Star-Lord or the tank? That's what you have to sit down and ask if you're Jersey here. And they said tank pool, and I say it should have been Star-Lord. I mean, every game he was dropping 20 to anywhere from 15 to 22 final hits. I mean, masterclass. Reserve.
Truly.
I am. Thank you, Pure. I am a Star-Lord player. I personally would have just banned out the Star-Lord and saved the game.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm a Venom player. Does that make you feel any better? No.
I also a Venom player. I got a 62% win rate on him in ranked. I love him.
My win rate on him's like 90-something%.
He's so fun right now, you know? He's so broken also.
Then again, I don't play this game, so you gotta remember, I'm playing like people who just started playing.
Yeah, you're playing against
Congratulations to my girlfriend, by the way, on getting channel points. Thanks, Lauren. go Gamba. Creep, don't make her feel good about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
eat your dominoes.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just gonna say GG to San Fran. You guys freaking played out of your mind. I don't really have a lot to say. I'm still.
They didn't play out of their minds. That's the thing. San Francisco Cyborgs did not play out of their minds. This was not an especially great game. Ghost Zero was not the God Lord Jesus, of the duelist class.
Thank you for taking the duelist role from me, Arunos. I can't always be the villain.
There was not a single person on San Francisco who was an absolute god. You guys just played a solid game of positioning. That's all it was. It was solid fundamentals, right? Yeah, it was, and with all due respect, it works. It's proof that fundamentals works, right? And with all due respect, that's what you need. You don't have to be flashy, you just gotta get it done. And that's, with all due respect, that's the story of San Francisco today, right? There wasn't anything flashy, right? Yeah, all there, Ghost Zero would get some picks, he had some nice 1v1s, took down Prio there. Like, there was some cool stuff in there, by all means. But it wasn't, this isn't 53, 54 elims by Party Chat and Prio, on Hydra Tartarus base. That's not what it is. No, this is not the ultra dominant thing, but it was solid fundamentals. When you need to push, Vanguard would lead that, that team trusted Vanguard to W key in after him and absolutely wreck Jersey's backline, and then the rest of the team. That's all it was. That's all it was, right? With all due respect, if it was anything, in my opinion, it was a Vanguard diff. Like, yeah, we can go Ghost Zero because of the incredible slaying potential, which is true, right? But the only reason I can't say it was just a Vanguard diff, right, is because the rest of the team trusted him to follow in, and they did. Vanguard runs in by himself, they're just gonna get blown up, right? It was a team diff. And I love Jersey, and they're a fantastic team. I love the people on there. They have absolutely outstanding players, and they had some absolutely outstanding plays. I mean, they dragged this thing all the way out to a Game 6. It's not as though this team didn't have legs to stand on. They did. They ran. We saw moments where we thought Jersey was back in this, could have taken this all the way to Game 7, maybe even won.
We really should have given it to Vanguard, I'm not gonna lie. It is absolutely, yeah, probably, right? But as I said, the only reason I can't give it all to Vanguard is because, with all due respect, his team pushed, right? His team pushed. Vanguard put that team on his back and walked. And just W keyed, right? And they followed. And in games like this, right, as I said, had this been a game where,
Jersey was playing out of their minds. Prio was on one, right? Yeah, they would have lost. No, Prio wasn't on one today. Was he playing bad? No, he wasn't playing bad.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
They would have folded if he was playing bad, right?
This is why when I'm a captain or a coach, I do not like week offs and we go crazy. And I get it, Easter was there, holidays and this and family, etc., etc. But, and I know, Runos, there's no money in this and it's for fun, but if they wanted it, they would have put the effort. You know what I'm saying? I think they scrimped once the off.
I'm telling you right now, and as I said, it sucks to say, it wasn't that San Francisco was a radically, better on mechs or flashier or anything like that. There's nothing flashy. There was nothing, nothing ridiculously mechy.
This is Jersey's first time with this new roster playing together.
Maybe so, but they on paper should have stomped this team into the freaking ground.
100%.
And guess what? It didn't freaking happen. It didn't happen. I love Ashura Sakura to death. All right, she is not an ace tier support. Right? They could have gone ahead and dumped on that support line, and Vanguard wouldn't have been able to do much about it. Boom, Vanguard, and then you win. Right?
Exactly.
They didn't do it. They didn't do it. They could have dived. There's a number.
They had
different ways on how they could beat this team.
Well, I said it to Runos in the beginning.
As I was saying before, Ashura Sakura is sitting there and pumping heals. She is pumping heals, just point blank, and just spamming ults to keep them alive. And that's it. You don't need to be flashy. You don't need to be 900 IQ. You don't need to be some one above all player. When it's a matchup of two largely equally skilled teams, right? Better mechanics, man. Better positioning is going to do it for you.
You know what, Runos? You know what? I said it in the beginning. I made bullet points. Jur is very good at poke slop. They're very good at Elsa, and they're very good at dive. We saw some of the most half-baked nonsense dive tonight. One diver here, one this here, with this here. Jur's good at dive. Why didn't we see the dive? And I know people will say, well, Cav's not here, so they can't go White Fox or Jeff. Go the freaking Invis Rocket. We have the best Daredevil player in the league on this team. We have one of the best Venoms on this team. You're right. I love Asura too, but that backline would have crumbled if we went full dive.
And yet, where was it? And yet, where was it? And that's the story of tonight. With that, we'd like to thank every one of y'all. Both of these teams did play great. As I said, we did see some amazing moments out of both of them, right? But they're at the end of the day, there can only be one. And tonight, that's the San Francisco Cyborgs. Congratulations to them and GG's to both.
Welcome to finals, FSC. You didn't get it last season. I know you wanted it last season. You got it this season.
Welcome, welcome,
Congrats.
And congratulations.
Congrats. Hey guys, I've been there before. I won it season 1. It's an amazing and scary feeling. Only one that can stop you from winning it all, SFC, is yourselves. Now, put your foot to the pedal, grind it out, be strong, and get the win.
We're not rooting for anyone. Just remember.
Of course.
Here in the caster booth, the only thing we're rooting for is a Game 7 and for Creep to finally sit there happy with a nice warm piece of Domino's pizza in her hand. She's giggling in the background.
We love you, Creep. We love a happy Creep.
Tier, are we closing it out for tonight?
We're closing it out, Arunos.
We are closing it out, my friend. Get some sleep, get some rest. You deserve it. We all deserve it. Everyone, we love you all of our players, all of our viewers. Thank you, Creep, here in the casting booth with us. And thank you very much, Tiervex. As always, it has been a pleasure. Congratulations to San Francisco, GG's to the Jersey Jackals. We'll see you here in the next one. Thank you for watching United Rogue Marvel Rivals.
GG's and good nights, guys. Bye-bye.